Squad Cars. 11:20 p.m. on the 25th of June. The control room of Synchro Burglar Alarms Pty Limited. The controlman, Ken Prinsloo, is making himself a cup of coffee. Suddenly, lights flash on the control panel, throwing a relay. The controlman turns and regards the panel. He turns in time to see the decoder rattle out 3 figures on the roll of paper fed into it. Quickly, he moves to the filing system and turns up the number indicated on the control panel. Then, he dials a phone number.
Hello.
Mr. Lazard?
Speaking.
Synchro Burglar Alarms here.
What again?
I'm afraid so.
Look, you got me up 3 times this week for nothing.
Well, that's what I wanted to ask you. Do you want us to report the alarm to the flying squad, or shall we send a serviceman?
Send a serviceman. Tell him to please find out the fault. I'm sick of this every night. Please, don't bother me no more.
11:23 p.m., the controlman reaches out and throws a switch on the control panel. This is the company's two-way radio.
Hello, Des?
Yeah?
Where are you?
Just passing City Deep on the way back to town. I fixed up that false alarm in Germiston. It was the branches of a tree catching the wires in the wind. What's up now?
It's the Capricorn Discount Company.
Again?
Yeah. Old Lazard wants us to see if we can find the fault.
Oh, okay, I'm on my way.
11:40 p.m. Desmond Faraday parks his van in President Street outside the building housing the Capricorn Discount Company. He expects to be greeted by the Bantu night watchman in the foyer of the building, but there's no one about. From recent experience, he knows that there are closed circuits on every other floor except the 6th. When he steps out of the lift on the 6th floor, he's challenged from the darkness.
Who's that? Serviceman from Synchro Alarms. Who are you?
Mr. Lazard asked me to have a look at the place on my way home from Bicycle, just to see if everything was okay.
I see. Is it?
Oh, it seems to be. Everything's locked up and secure.
Oh, there's a fault somewhere. Just have a look around and check it over.
You snooping swine! And very bright were you, Mr. Synchro.
"1:30 a.m. on the 26th of June. The Synchro controlman, Ken Prinsloo, calls up his colleague, the serviceman Des Faraday.
Hello, Des? Des? Desmond! All right. We'll try ringing him. He's left already. But if he had, he'd have reported in. No, something's up.
Police, Constable Welgen speaking.
Oh, Synchro Alarms here?
Yes?
I'm worried about our serviceman. I haven't heard from him since about 11:30. Well, I've tried to raise him and I can't. And he hasn't reported in. I think there's something wrong.
Oh, the address of the premises, please?
Capricorn Discount Company, President Street. It's on the 6th floor.
All right, we'll send somebody right away.
Well, this is the address control gave us. Can't understand why there's no night watchman. The place is wide open. You got your torch?
Yeah, Sergeant.
Right. Let's see. That's better. Wait a minute. It doesn't look healthy, does it?
No, Sergeant.
What's that sticking out of his back?
It's a screwdriver, Sergeant.
Hold the light steady. Let's have a look at him.
Is he dead, Sergeant?
Not yet. Pulse is very weak, though. I'll stay with him. You tell Control what's happened and get them to send an ambulance.
All right, Sergeant.
2:25 a.m. The wounded, still unconscious serviceman is borne on a stretcher into the lift and descends to street level where an ambulance is waiting to receive him. 2 CID men, Detective Sergeant Frank and Detective Constable Willemser, have arrived from John Forster Square to take charge of the investigation into the robbery and the attempted murder. Also on the scene, wearing a thick jersey and an overcoat on top of his pajamas, is the managing director of the Capricorn Discount Company.
4 times they phoned me. That's 4 times, including tonight. So, of course, I think it's another false alarm. And look at the place. Cleaned me out.
What happened to the night watchman? Surely you have one?
Yeah, disappeared. Should be on the door downstairs all the time.
Constable,
Yes, Sergeant?
go downstairs and have a look around for the night watchman.
Right, Sergeant.
Yes, and if you find him, tell him he's fired. He can go.
After I've spoken to him.
Right, Sergeant.
I reckon you'll be needing this. This is what was sticking out of the serviceman's back.
Screwdriver.
I used my handkerchief.
Good. Thanks. We'll subject this to an intensive fingerprint search and microphotography. Might yield something. Mr. Lazard,
Yeah?
you say you've been called out 4 times. What do you mean exactly?
4 times this week. Started on Sunday night, then again on Monday and on Tuesday. Last night I can sleep. But tonight they call me out again.
False alarms?
They all seem to be.
What caused the alarm to go off on the 3 previous occasions?
They thought it was a fault, but they were not able to find it.
Oh, I see. You think that the 3 false alarms had anything to do with tonight?
How should I know? But it seems funny.
Well, I'd be much obliged, Mr. Lazard, if you'd check your stock and let me know exactly what is missing.
All right, yes. I will go and phone my manager.
Well, there's no hurry. In the morning we'll do fine. I'm going down to see if Constable Willemser has found your night watchman. Constable!
We're back here, Sergeant.
The night watchman.
I reckon so.
Can you wake him?
Well, that's what I've been trying to do ever since I found him. He's as drunk as a lord.
Did you find the bottle with him?
Yes, Sergeant.
He's going to take some sobering up.
Any suggestions, Sergeant?
No, I'll leave that to you. I'm going up to the hospital, so there's no hurry. I'm anxious to talk to the burglar alarm man who was stabbed. He's probably undergoing an operation, so I won't be able to talk to him until he comes round from the anesthetic. If he comes round.
The detective sergeant is advised of the serviceman's condition on his arrival at the hospital by the doctor who performed the emergency operation.
He's a very lucky youngster. The screwdriver penetrated the chest cavity between the 3rd and 4th ribs. It missed an important artery by a matter of half an inch.
Oh.
Had that been severed, he would have bled to death in a matter of a few seconds. Instead, the point of the screwdriver penetrated the left lung. It was a terrific blow he received with it. The wound was only just short of emerging from the patient's chest. It must have gone in up to the hilt. Yeah, the screwdriver, that is. Does it have a big handle?
Yes.
I thought so. The handle hit the spinal column between the 3rd and 4th vertebrae. I very much fear that the damage there is much more serious than that sustained by the lung.
Meaning, Doctor?
The lower half of his body may well be paralyzed.
Do you feel well enough to answer 1 or 2 questions?
Yeah, okay.
Did you see who did it?
No, not properly. He was standing in the dock. I got out of the lift and I couldn't see, just having stepped out from the light.
Did you know there was somebody there?
Well, as soon as he spoke, I did.
What did he say?
I think he got a fright when the lift doors opened. He said something like, "What's that?" or "Who's that?"
Did you wonder who he was?
Yeah, I asked him who he was, and he said that Mr. Lazard had asked him to pop in on his way home from the bioscope.
So you presumed he was something to do with the business?
Yeah.
Did he actually use the name Lazard?
Yeah. That's what made me think everything was okay. Mm-hmm. You see, I'd been to the place 3 times this week with the old man, Lazard, there. But I'd never met any of the other staff there.
So it's someone who knows the Capricorn Discount Company well enough to be acquainted with the managing director's name. Any impressions of this man, the man who stabbed you?
Only that I seem to think he was tall. I don't know why.
Anything about the voice?
Yeah, I'd know it anyway. I'll never forget it.
What sort of voice was it? Rough? Well-spoken?
I don't know how you'd describe it. Quite a nice voice, really, I suppose.
Well, this might sound odd, but was there any sort of distinctive smell associated with the man? Say, an aftershave lotion?
No, I don't think so.
Anything else? Any other impressions?
No.
It's almost midday when Detective Sergeant Frank returns to the Capricorn Discount Company's premises.
Well, Constable Willemser?
He's feeling very sorry for himself, Sergeant, but he's well enough to talk to.
Where is he?
He's lying down in the yard here, Sergeant.
A silly fool. What's he had to say for himself?
Complains mostly. Says he has too much bubble-ass.
It certainly looks that way. How are you, my boy?
How was it? Bablas.
No, I don't expect any sympathy here. What happened to you?
Too much pusa, Baba.
Yes, I know, but where did you get it from?
The big boss give it to me.
Which big boss?
That one was here before. 3 times he's coming here.
When?
At night time, Baba.
What did he want?
He is here to look around. He promises much money at the end of the week.
No, I think you've had that. Did he tell you to drink this whole bottle of brandy?
Yes, my boss.
You're lucky a bubble ass is all you got. You could have died.
Boss.
Hey, you've been a fool, my boy. Mr. Lazard is going to fire you.
The boss has already fired me, sir.
Didn't you know that the big boss, as you call him, was going to steal Mr. Lazard's property?
Yes, boss. But they promised me much money.
They?
There's 2 others.
How did they come?
In the big van, boss.
Well, my boy, the bad news is that you're under arrest.
Me, my boss? Why?
You're an accessory before the fact. You helped the men.
Oh, boss.
Yeah, that's right. And all you've got for your trouble is a king-size hangover.
Detective Sergeant Frank and Detective Constable Willemser sift the evidence at their disposal in a CID office at John Foster Square.
3 men with a van, a Bantu night watchman who could, and will, if we ever find him, prove helpful at an identification parade.
And Desmond Faraday might be able to help us there as well.
He remembers that the man who struck him down had what seemed to be a nice voice. He had the impression that his assailant was a big man, whom the night watchman had never seen before this week.
And the same big man obviously knew that there was a Mr. Lazard attached to the discount company.
Yes, that seems significant.
There's the brandy bottle with the fingerprints other than those belonging to the night watchman.
And it bears the label of the bottle store from where it was purchased, the Albion in Bromfontein.
Yeah, that might be significant too, the area.
Did Mr. Lazard compile a list of the stolen stuff?
Yes, Sergeant, along with quantities and values. Here.
Thanks. Detective Sergeant Frank.
Afternoon, Sergeant. Pretoria here, Bureau of Standards. We have a report on that screwdriver which was sent over here this morning. It's a Vulcan 8-inch, standard type, imported from America. No fingerprints.
Blast.
But when it was subjected to chemical tests, traces of animal fat were discovered.
Animal fat?
Yes. There was a considerable amount of it around the shaft and in the socket of the handle.
What sort of animal fat?
Beef and pork.
Then is the screwdriver from a butcher's?
That's what we thought at first, but if it were a butcher's screwdriver, wouldn't you expect to find mutton fat too?
That's true. What about an abattoir?
Possibly, but they slaughter sheep too.
Did your chemical tests reveal anything else?
Well, the source of the fat seemed to be the socket in the handle. We took the shaft out. There was a considerable deposit of animal tissue, none of it human. We've managed to isolate cows and pigs.
Is the tissue old or new?
Both.
Can you put a date on the oldest deposit?
Yes, a carbon test fixes it at 3 years.
And the newest stuff?
Just a matter of days.
All right, Mr. Cooper. Is that the lot?
Yes, I've already sent the screwdriver back to you.
Oh, thank you.
Cheerio.
You look worried, Sergeant.
I'm trying to figure out where and how a screwdriver would be used so you came into contact with beef and pork carcasses.
Butchers?
That's possible. Unlikely, though. No mutton fat. Same applies to an abattoir.
Well, what about a chef in a kitchen somewhere?
Same thing applies. There aren't many kitchens. I was going to say that don't have mutton or lamb about, but I suppose some of the plushier high-class restaurants would qualify. Would they?
Possible.
But a screwdriver, you don't cut meat with a screwdriver.
Oh, that's for sure.
Cold storage place. Or a meat processing factory.
They handle mutton, don't they, Sarge?
There's one way to find out. Compile a list of all such firms on the reef and go visiting.
No, pork we don't have. We're kosher.
Yeah, we got all three. Beef, pork, and mutton.
We specialize in pork sausages and ham. Maybe a little bit of bacon sometimes. No beef.
Si, sir, no mutton here. We make a processed meats, salami, sausages, and ham.
Anybody else along the Witwatersrand manufactures exactly what you do?
It's not that I know of. If there is, they're not big enough to be competition for us, eh?
Have you ever seen this screwdriver before?
How can I be sure? A screwdriver is a screwdriver, eh?
Which of your employees would use such a tool?
Electrician, maintenance man.
I wonder if you could arrange for me to see your men working unobserved.
Oh, see. When you want to do this?
This afternoon.
Sure.
The two detectives bring the Bantu night watchman Samson Butuleze to the premises of Apollo Meat Processing Braamfontein. They stand in an office which overlooks the working area.
Not Bobolas now, are you?
No, my boss.
Right. I want you to look through this window and tell me whether you recognize anybody.
Yes, boss.
Oh, go on then.
Yes.
Well?
No, sir.
Oh, blast it.
Wait a minute.
Yes, what is it?
That one has just come in, the overalls, down beside the big machine. He is the one. He's promising me money.
This one's name is Mayer. He's something of a comic. He get up and sing at the drop of a hat, eh?
What does he do around the place?
He's electrician.
Are you sure that's him, Samson?
Yes, my boss. Most definitely.
Right.
Are you going to arrest?
No, we'll keep him under surveillance. That way, there's the chance of him leading us to the other two and the goods. Where does this Mayer character live?
I can't tell you now, but tell you what, I'll go have a look in the records, huh?
A bottle of brandy ties up, Sergeant. The Albion bottle stores in Braamfontein, too.
And the singing would account for the nice voice.
Samson,
What?
you realize you could be making too much trouble for this man if you're mistaken.
No, I'm not mistaken, my boss. He is the one. He giving me babelas and plenty nonsense.
See, I've got here. He's live in Melville.
Full address?
156 2nd Avenue.
The address turns out to be that of a boarding house, as the two detectives discover when they visit the premises in disguise.
Yeah. Routine check on the number of Bantu residing on the premises.
Oh. Now, let me see. There's 3, I think. Elsie, keep that kid quiet, man! Can't hear yourself think someone's always racket going on.
Where do they live?
Who, Elsie and the kid?
Oh, no, the Bantu.
Oh, out in the back.
Well, just go and have a look.
Yeah, help yourself. We've nothing to hide. I'll be upstairs if you want me.
What do you think, Sarge?
All that stuff that was pinched from Lazard's place was bulky. Van load of stuff. It'd need a garage or something to hide it in. Let's go. Take a look.
Outbuilding's as clean as a whistle, Sarge. What about inside?
No, they wouldn't. A lot of stuff coming into a place like this would be seen and commented on. They wouldn't risk it. It's probably with one of Mayer's accomplices.
How do we find out who they are?
Just keep Mayer under surveillance. He's bound to go calling sooner or later, or they'll call on him.
5 days later, Detective Sergeant Frank and Detective Constable Willemser are part of a squad of men commanded by Lieutenant Johann von Mühlen, detailed to raid an address in Lindmeyer.
And Mayer's inside, is he?
Yes, sir. He arrived with another man.
Does the other man live here?
No, sir. The house is rented by some people called Tomaselli. He doesn't seem to work. He's always at home, sir.
All right, I'll knock at the front, and you and Detective Constable Willemser cover the back.
Very good, sir.
Open up, police!
All set, Willemser?
Yes, Sergeant.
Can you see the windows on that side?
Yes. Come on, open this door!
Watch it. Here they come. All right. Police. That's enough. You're under arrest. Just stand where you are. Keep your hands well away from your side. Frisk him, Willemser.
All right, Sergeant.
Right, copper. Now let me go.
You shoot and your man gets it first. He's got me in an arm lock, Sergeant.
Come on, Mayor. Don't be a fool. This will get you nothing.
It'll get me away from you. Watch it, Sergeant. He's got a gun.
And he knows how to use it, too.
Get down, Sergeant.
Now drop that gun. Drop that gun. Do as I say or your pal gets it.
Don't worry about me, Sergeant.
You shut your mouth.
Sir, round the back.
No! Nobody can help you, mister. You're going with me.
What's all the fuss here?
He grabbed Willemser, sir.
But we don't want any trouble. Enough's enough.
Fool, we can all get away.
But for how long, Jack? Where do we go?
Come on with me. I'll see you right.
Not a chance. You've messed up the whole business. We can't even get rid of the stuff we've pinched.
Never mind that now.
It was very nearly a murder charge, Mayor. Don't do anything foolish now.
I don't think you're in any position to dictate to me. I'm leaving with our friend here. If there's any attempt made to follow, he gets it.
He's bluffing, sir.
No! I thought I told you to shut up. Now stand up straight and move. Nice and easy. Any attempt to come anywhere near me and this copper gets it. Come on, copper. You coming with me?
Oh, wait a minute.
No, Sergeant. He means it. Let him go.
Nice and easy now. Then nobody gets hurt.
Mayer forces the detective constable into the car parked at the front of the house.
Right. Get him behind the wheel. Nice and easy. That's the idea. And I get in the back.
They'll come for you. They won't bother about me.
I hope for your sake that you're wrong. Now drive. Come on, let's go.
Well, where to?
Don't know yet. Just get us a long way away from here.
Nicer?
Well, get these two Carols in the van and we'll arrange a reception party for Mr. Mayer.
Roadblock, sir?
Yeah.
What Mayer said didn't sound like threats to me, sir.
And do you have another suggestion?
I wouldn't worry about Constable Willemser if I were you, sir. He's a very resourceful character.
Well, there's a stop street ahead. Where do you want me to go?
Turn left.
All right.
And don't try anything fancy. This gun's pointed at the back of your head.
You're being a fool. You know that, don't you?
Shut up and drive.
Left, you said?
That's right, and hurry it up. Hey, what are you doing? Why are you reversing?
You'll see.
The wall! Mind where you're going! What the devil do you think you're doing?
It all happens so quickly. Detective Constable Willemser suddenly throws the car into reverse. Mayer, expecting the car to move forward and to the left, is thrown off balance. The motion of the car causes him to bang his head on the driver's seat. This gives Detective Constable Willemser the advantage he needs. Disregarding Mayer's shouts, he directs the car backwards at a high brick wall. After the inevitable collision, during which Mayer again hits his head and drops the gun he's holding, there's a sudden roar as spilt petrol ignites.
It's on fire!
Get out!
I can't. The door's jammed.
Come on, get out!
Don't leave me!
Come on, man, over the seats. Come on, hurry up!
Give me your hand.
Here.
Pull it.
Come on, over!
I am.
The petrol tank will be going soon. For heaven's sake, hurry up!
There.
Come on your feet! Now run!
The blast of the explosion threw the two men onto their faces in the roadway. Neither was seriously hurt. Mayer was so shaken by the fact that he'd narrowly escaped death by burning that Detective Constable Willemser had no difficulty in effecting an arrest. At the subsequent trial, it was learned that Mayer had purchased goods from the Capricorn Discount Company. That was how he'd discovered the name of the managing director. He also took the opportunity of acquainting himself with the layout of the business. Samson Butulezi, having turned state's witness, received a suspended sentence. The other three, Wilfred Brunt, Henry Lampton, and John Mayer, were sent to prison for periods varying between 3 and 10 years. The burglar alarm serviceman is in a wheelchair to this day. He will never walk again.
They prowl the empty streets at night, waiting, in fast cars, on foot, living with crime and violence. These men are on duty 24 hours out of every 24. They face dangers at every turn, expecting nothing less. They protect the people of South Africa. These are the men of Squad Cars. Listen again next Friday evening to another authentic story in our dramatic South African police series, Squad Cars, brought to you by General Motors. Squad Cars. The story you're about to hear is true. Details are supplied from the official case files by the South African police. Only names and places have been changed to protect innocent people involved.
Wynberg, Cape Town, September the 17th, 4:30 p.m. St. Alfred's College for Boys, a gracious collection of ivy-covered buildings set in spacious playing fields and oak-lined avenues, is a colorful sight. It's a Saturday afternoon, and the day of the annual school fete. Gaily striped marquees and chains of colored bunting frame the crowds of happy people now drifting homeward. In a downstairs office of the administration building sits Miss Sarah Timmins, the school secretary. To her has fallen the arduous task of counting the day's takings.
20, 40, 60, 80, 1 rand. Oh, well, the tombola certainly did well. That's 40 rand already, and I haven't started counting the notes yet. Now then, 20, 40... Oh, goodness, I mustn't lose my place. Headmaster's office?
Sarah, I thought I'd find you there. How long are you going to be?
Marty? Hello. Oh, ages yet. I just started counting the takings.
Oh, you're not going to be too late, are you, dear? Remember, we're having an early supper this evening.
Oh, of course I hadn't forgotten, but there's still so much to do. Perhaps if you put something away for me.
Well, the feast was successful, then?
Oh, goodness, yes. We've done terribly well. You should just see all the money on my desk. There must be thousands and thousands of rands.
Oh, I'm glad I can't. All that money would give me a very strange feeling.
Mari, hold on a second, will you? I've locked myself in and there's someone at the door. I think it must be Dr. Bradley. I'll be back in a moment.
All right, dear.
Who is it?
Miss Timmins, I've got some more money for you from Dr. Bradley.
Oh, good. Oh, this is marvellous. I thought we had all the
Inside,
tickets.
shut up.
Who are you? You can't...
Get her inside, close the door.
Right, Fanny. Come on, lady.
Dr. Edward Bradley, the headmaster of St. Alfred's College, is a tired but happy man as he strolls down an oak-lined avenue towards his office.
Splendid afternoon, Spencer. Absolutely splendid.
Yes, Headmaster, it certainly was.
I thought we did well last year, but today it exceeded my wildest expectations. The lads worked like Trojans.
They did indeed, but their work isn't finished yet.
No, indeed it isn't. We must have the grounds spick and span. You have a team of boarders working on that, I trust?
They're standing by, Headmaster. As soon as the last guest leaves, I'll put them to work.
Excellent. It shouldn't take long if they put their backs into it.
Headmaster, where will you be if we need you?
Where will I be? Why, in my study, of course. Got a lot to do there, all the takings to count and put away.
Well, surely you won't do that on your own.
Oh, goodness me, no. The very efficient Miss Timmins is in my office at this minute. I expect she'll have started counting the money already.
You're quite sure you won't need any help there?
Quite sure. No, Spencer, you've quite enough to do already. Off you go, get the ground shipshape again.
Right you are, Headmaster. I'll come along to your study and let you know when I've finished.
Yes, you do that. That's where I'll be, in the study.
Hey, Brian, get a move on, man. We haven't got all day.
Yeah, that's a lot, Barney. I can't see any more.
Right, let's get out of here.
What about the dame?
What about her?
Will she be all right? I mean, tied up like that.
Yeah, of course she'll be all right. Hey, you're comfortable enough, darling, aren't you? There you are. She says she's fine.
Hey, Fawn, look at this phone.
What's the matter with it?
It's off the hook. Been sitting there like that all the time.
So? You must have knocked it off or something when you pushed the dame in here.
I didn't touch it. I swear I didn't. She was talking to someone. She must have been. The line's been open all this time.
Well, we'll soon fix that.
But, Barney, whoever it was on the other end, they heard us. They heard everything.
Too late to do anything about that now. Come on, let's get out of here. Why don't you stand there, mate? Move!
Someone's coming.
What?
Down the corridor. Somebody's coming.
Back into the room, quick.
The window. We'll have to get out that way.
Oh, don't be an idiot. Look out there. It's a blind alley. A courtyard. Those walls are 10 feet high. No footholds. We'll never get over them in time.
But what are we going to do?
Behind the door, quick. Have you got that knife?
Yeah, but...
We get into trouble and you use it.
But, Barney,
You do what I tell you, mate. Someone gives us any trouble, you stick them.
Oh, Miss Timmins. Miss Timmins, I thought I told you to lock the door. Miss Timmins.
Quick, Brian, get him!
That knife! No, you can't! No.
Barney, he's gone through the window!
The two young men stare in amazement as the slightly built old man vaults up the side of the high white wall, desperately scrabbles for a handhold, grips the summit, and pulls himself to safety. They stand undecided for a moment, and then sprint for the open door of the office.
Barney, did you see that? That old bloke, he went over.
Shut up and run, man. He's gone for the cops.
But who would have thought? I mean, when you said...
Will you shut up? Okay, outside.
Can you manage the bag on your bike?
Look, we've worked it all out. It's going to be okay.
Nobody's watching.
Right, here are the bikes. Come on, Brian. What are you waiting for?
This coat thing. I can't ride the bike with this thing on and carry the bag.
Well, get rid of it, man.
As he says. Easier said than... Well, that's it. Just throw it over there. Right, let's go!
The two powerful motorcycles speed off in a shower of gravel. Farney Barnard in the lead, still wearing a blue denim dust coat, reaches the tall white gateway and leans his machine well over as it screams onto the busy main road. Brian Daly is only seconds behind him. Neither of them looks back to see the crumpled pile of blue denim lying beneath the oak trees. 4:50 p.m. In the charge office of Weinberg Police Station, Constable Davy Fenter, only minutes on duty, tidies the top of the well-worn counter, neatly placing stamp pads, rubber stamps, and printed form books. He hears a clatter of steps and looks up to the open doorway.
Yes, madam, can I help you?
Quickly. You've got to go quickly. St. Alfred's School.
What's the trouble?
I don't know. Robbery, I think. Sarah Timmons was talking to me on the phone and I heard those men come in. She screamed. Shouted for help. I heard her.
St. Alfred's School, you say?
That's right. The headmaster's office. You must send someone there immediately.
Just a moment, madam. Hello, radio? Constable Fenter here, Weinberg Charge Office. Reported burglary at St. Alfred's School. Yeah, the headmaster's office. You will? Good, yes. Yes, thank you. Look, I'll phone a full report the moment I have it. There's a car on the way, madam.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
Now then, madam, can I have your name, please?
Watts. Mrs. Mary Watts. Sarah, she's the headmaster's secretary. She lives with us. My husband and myself.
Just a moment, please, madam. Now then, you were on the phone, you say?
Yes, that's right. I was talking to Sarah.
Please, you have to help.
Dr. Bradley!
The school, quickly. 2 men with knives.
Constable, this is Dr. Bradley from St. Alfred's. The headmaster.
Yes, that's right. In my study, 2 men with knives. Oh, please.
Sir, are you all right?
Constable, help me. He's fainted.
Within minutes of the dramatic events at the Weinberg Charge Office, Patrol Car 45 of the Peninsular Radio Division pulls to a halt outside Dr. Bradley's office. Sergeant Dick Thomas and his driver, Constable Walters, hurry inside to find a nearly hysterical Sarah Timmons gagged and tightly bound to an office chair. She is immediately released and calmed by the hastily summoned vice principal. Sergeant Thomas takes a statement from those present and calls the murder and robbery squad on his patrol car radio. A fast car bearing Lieutenant Gregory van der Heerfer and Sergeant Van Sale turns onto DeVal Drive, speeds through the heavy Saturday evening traffic over Woodstock, Rondebosch, and down into Weinberg.
I know St. Alfred's well, sir. We used to be great rugby rivals. I've scored a lot of tries in that playing field.
Perhaps I should have brought someone else. You just might not be welcome.
I don't think they bear any grudges, sir. They're a great bunch of boys. Besides, they scored a lot of their own tries against us.
There's the gates over there.
Yes, sir. The headmaster's office should be down that avenue.
Yes, it is. There, you can see the patrol car still parked outside.
Right, sir. I'll pull up next to him.
Now, Miss Timmons, I realize you must still feel very shocked.
Well, I'm all right now.
They didn't hurt you?
Well, they were a good deal rougher than they need have been, but no, they didn't hurt me.
Good. Now, if you could give us a description of them, the sooner we put out a call for these men, the better chance we have of capturing them.
Well, there were 2 of them. Very young boys, hardly out of school, about 18, 19, I should think. Yes. I see a lot of boys here, and I'm a pretty good judge of ages.
Anything distinctive about their appearance?
Well, their hair was a good deal longer than most of the boys at this school. The tall one, the one that seemed to be in charge, he was very dark, long, black, greasy hair. The other one who caught hold of me and pushed me into the room, he was paler. He had rather mousy hair and pale blue eyes.
What were they wearing?
Well, that's the strange thing.
Strange?
Yes, they both had on long denim dust coats. Blue, you know.
Yes, I know what you mean. But what was particularly strange about that?
Well, that's why I let them in, you see. A lot of our boys were wearing exactly the same sort of coat today. For the fete, you see.
I see.
The boys wear those coats for woodwork and metalwork classes. Some of the senior boys who helped put up the tents and flagpoles, they were wearing their blue coats, and when I saw them standing there in the dark of the corridor, I just thought they were schoolboys. I mean, they told me they'd been sent by Dr. Bradley, so naturally I let them in.
Yes, of course. They were armed, were they?
Oh, just one of them. The little one. He had a knife. A horrible long knife.
Sir, could you come out here a moment, please?
Coming, Sergeant. Well, thank you, Miss Timmins.
Oh, yes.
I think that'll be all for the moment. If I think of anything else, I'll get in touch with you. Well, Sergeant, have you found something?
Yes, sir. I don't know if it's worth anything, but we found these motorcycle tracks in the driveway. Look over here. You can tell by the marks that they pulled off in quite a hurry.
Yeah, they certainly did. What's that you have in your hand?
That's what I wanted you to see, sir. I found it down here near the tire marks. It's a dust coat, a blue denim dust coat.
Lieutenant von der Heerfer has had a busy weekend. After correlating all the available facts in the St. Alfred's College robbery, he puts out a general alert for 2 young men on motorbikes, answering to Sarah Timmins' description of the robbers. Plaster casts of the tire tracks are taken and analyzed. The blue denim dust jacket is carefully checked for clues and returned to his office. Now he once again finds himself in the study of Dr. Edward Bradley at St. Alfred's School. Behind the big oak desk sits a much calmer headmaster.
Is that the wall you climbed over, Dr. Bradley?
It most certainly is. I've been staring at it all morning. Quite fascinating. I've absolutely no idea how such a thing was possible.
Wall of 10 feet with no foot or handholds. That was quite an achievement.
The inter-school athletics meeting is only a matter of weeks away. Our sportsmaster tells me that he received a delegation of boys this morning suggesting that I replace our school champion in the high jump event. I told him that he'd need 2 thugs armed with knives to chase me over the bar.
I'm glad you can joke about it, Dr. Bradley.
Well, in retrospect, the situation is quite hilarious. Except for the stolen monies, of course. The boys are dreadfully upset that all their hard work has come to nothing.
Oh, we may still recover a good percentage of the money. Dr. Bradley, I want you to think back to the moment you first saw the 2 boys.
Oh, horrible. That dreadful knife. There's something about cold steel. I think if it had been a gun, I might have tackled them.
I'm very glad you didn't. They must have been pretty desperate at that stage, capable of anything. Now then, your first impression of them?
Hippies.
Because of their long hair?
Goodness, no. A lot of my boys grow their hair. I don't approve, but one can't ignore the fashion of the times. I believe in a certain amount of personal freedom. Dogmatism is the death of initiative. And
yes, of course. Why do you dismiss them as hippies?
Oh, they were dirty, careless, quite without personal discipline.
You're quite sure you haven't seen either of them before?
What do you mean?
Well, they couldn't have been pupils, past pupils of St. Alfred's.
Good gracious me, most certainly not.
You would recognize them if they had been?
I certainly would. I'd say those 2 boys could not have left school more than a year ago, 2 at the most. I know all my old boys, certainly boys as young as that.
I only ask because they seem to know about the school, know their way around, not forgetting the blue dust jackets they were wearing.
No, of course, they could have been at the school at some time.
But I thought you said, Dr.
Oh, no,
Bradley.
not as pupils, guests. Visiting sports teams, that sort of thing. We play host to many other schools during the year.
Yes, of course.
Well, then it wouldn't have been difficult for them to know just what my boys wear, how to find my study.
I suppose not. Right, Doctor. Many thanks for giving me so much of your valuable time.
Time well spent, Lieutenant, if you find our money.
The Cape Town headquarters of the murder and robbery squad some hours later. Lieutenant von der Heerfer is again reviewing the facts of the case with Sergeant Van Sale.
Well, there it is. 2 boys aged about 19. 2 motorcycles, make unknown. 2 blue denim dust coats.
Yeah, one of which we have right here, sir.
And something in excess of 2,000 rand in silver and small notes. What would you say was our strongest lead so far?
The dust coat?
Correct. Pass it over here, will you? Thanks. Now then, Miss Timmins tells us that these coats are worn by all the senior boys at St. Alfred's. We've checked with the school, and as far as can be ascertained, none of their coats is missing.
Sir, there's just one point. Now, I had a look at some of those St. Alfred's coats.
Yes, well?
Well, they all seem to be the same make. Shield brand.
Probably bought at the same shop.
I should think so, sir. That's just the point.
What is?
That coat you have there, sir.
Yes?
The one left by the robbers. It's not a Shield brand.
It isn't? You're quite right, it isn't. Peak Clothing Limited. So, not from the school at all. Well, that, of course, eliminates one avenue of investigation, but it doesn't make matters a great deal easier. Hello?
What is it, sir?
Now, that might be interesting. Whole series of laundry marks here. Look.
Yeah, it might tell us who it belongs to.
Might indeed. Now, if we can find a laundry who uses these marks, must be hundreds of laundries in the peninsula.
Assuming, of course, that our men come from the Western Cape.
I think we can be safe in assuming that.
I don't see why, sir.
The school, Sergeant. They knew about the school. At least one of them has been there before. Perhaps like you, to play rugby or something. They knew their way around, and they knew about the blue coats. Now, that laundry is in the Cape somewhere, and you've got to find it for me.
Sergeant Kinsale heaves a mental sigh as he picks up the rough blue garment. He knows only too well what an arduous task lies ahead of him. Back in his office, he draws up a list of laundries to cover. It fills 2 pages of close-typed foolscap. Meanwhile, the object of his search is a very unhappy young man. In a narrow, grimy back street in Woodstock, the 2 youths sit in a dark back bedroom. 2 unmade beds fill most of the room. The rest is littered with tools, clothing, beer cans, and overflowing ashtrays.
What do you mean you left it there?
Yeah, but that's what you said, Farney. I couldn't get on the bike with the darn thing on. I shouted to you and you said get rid of it. You did, Farney, honestly.
Yeah, of course I said it. I didn't mean there, you fool. I didn't mean in the school grounds where the cops could find it.
I'm sorry, Farney. It was all so quick. What with the old bloke jumping over the wall and everything. Oh, man, I was scared. I just wanted to get away. I didn't know what to do.
Yeah, well, that's it, mate. That really is. You're on your own now.
What do you mean, Farney?
I mean, I've had it. I'm going.
Hey, but you can't pull out. Not now. What about the money and everything?
Yeah, the money. I suppose you expect your share of it after all the mistakes you made.
I just did what you told me to, Farney.
You know where I got those coats from?
I don't know. I just said the blokes at St. Alfred's wore blue coats at the time I was there before, and you said it was a good idea. I mean, like, we couldn't get proper school uniforms for the job. Those coats were a great idea. Now, I suppose you must have bought them or something.
No, mate. I didn't buy them. I nicked them.
Oh, that's all right. Then
Only the cops will know it was me.
I don't understand.
Oh, you don't understand. You fool. You don't understand anything. Use your brains for just 1 second, will you? I pinched those coats from Evert Joubert's place.
I still don't...
Evert knows I left with him. He must do. The cops traced them to his place, and that old lady of his will put them onto me first thing.
Yeah, that's bad. But, Farney, how are they going to trace the coats to Joubert's? They haven't got the name or anything on them. Another thing, you've moved since you left them. That old lady of his doesn't have your address.
Yeah, maybe. But I'm still getting out. First thing next Monday, I take the train to Joburg. I'll bring the bike up in the guard's van. And then, old chum, what you do with your life's your business.
Good morning, madam. I'm from the police. The owner of the laundry next door tells me you might be able to identify this blue denim coat.
Yeah. I know that coat. It was stolen from us.
And you wouldn't have any idea who stole it?
I most certainly would, young rascal.
Who was it, Mrs. Joubert?
Barnard, that's who it was. Farney Barnard. Used to work here as Evert's apprentice. He bought a bike through Evert, and then he just went. Took 2 of our coats, tools, I don't know what else. He hasn't even paid for the bike either.
Do you have his address, Mrs. Barnard?
If I had his address, Evert would have got his things back by now, wouldn't he?
Yes, I suppose so. You must have a registration number for the bike, though.
Yes, he got that. He's probably changed that if I know that young man. He's a bad lot. I'll give you the number. Hope you do find him. Maybe we'll get our things back. What do you want him for, anyway?
We think he's involved in an armed robbery.
Wouldn't surprise me at all, not that one. Pity. Evert nearly caught him the other day.
What?
Saw him in Woodstock on the bike. But poor Evert was in his van. I think Barnard must have seen him because he ducked into a side street. By the time Evert could turn into the street, Barnard disappeared.
Do you know the name of the street, madam?
A little cul-de-sac. What's its name? Watley, that's right. Watley Road.
A cul-de-sac called Watley Road, eh? Well done, Sergeant. That's the best lead we have.
No, I thought so, sir. This man Joubert chased him into a cul-de-sac and then he disappeared. It can only mean that...
That he lives there somewhere. Exactly. Right, Sergeant, we go looking in Watley Road.
Just a thought, sir. If we start a house-to-house search, we might frighten him away before we get there.
What do you suggest?
I'll ask around first. Not as a policeman, of course. Something else.
Yes, I've got it. Barnard, you say his name is?
That's right, sir.
Well then, you can be an insurance agent. Tell them that Barnard's been left some money in someone else's policy. If they think he's likely to get money, they'll be only too happy to tell you where he is.
Lieutenant van der Heever is proved right. Insurance agent Van Sale receives the utmost cooperation from the residents of Watley Road. Yes, they know the boy Barnard. He lives with his friend Brian Daly at number 26.
Number 26?
That's right, sir. That little place there at the end of the road.
Let's hope they're at home.
There's a light on in the back room, sir. And the neighbor said they lived at the back of the house.
If you're at the side, let's go through here and straight round to the back. We don't want to give them any more chances than we have to. Yes, look there. Two motorbikes parked at the back. You've got the number of Barnard's bike. Is that it?
The make looks right, yes.
Yes.
That's his bike, all right, sir.
Right. Door into the back room. Doesn't look as if there's any other way out. You knock, Sergeant. I'll stand to one side just in case they make a dash for it.
Right, sir.
There's somebody there, sir. I heard him get up.
Yeah? Barney Barnard?
Yeah, that's right.
I'm a police officer, and I want
Police?
Look out, sir! He's running for it! No, you don't, Barnard. What do you any good to fight, boy? I've got the other one, sir! Right. Bring him out to the car. Go on, Barnard. Move.
Barnard and Daly were charged with 1 count of armed robbery. In addition, Barnard was charged with 3 counts of theft. After questioning, both young men signed full confessions. Their room was carefully searched and all but some 200 rands of stolen money recovered. At their trial, the prosecution accepted pleas of guilty on all counts. Daly received a sentence of 2 years imprisonment, 18 months of which was suspended. Barnard went to prison for a total of 3 years.
They prowl the empty streets at night, waiting, in fast cars, on foot, living with crime and violence. These men are on duty 24 hours out of every 24. They face dangers at every turn, expecting nothing less. They protect the people of South Africa. These are the men of Squad Cars.
Listen again next Friday evening to another dramatic story in our authentic South African police series, Squad Cars. Squad Cars is directed by Colin Fish and produced by David Gooden.
This week's edition of Squad Cars was brought to you by the Sundown Ranch Hotel and Lion Park. 2 worlds in one.
Squad Cars.
General Motors and their dealer organization throughout Southern Africa proudly bring you the drama, the danger, the thrills, and the facts when the long arm of the law travels in Squad Cars. The story you're about to hear is true. Details are supplied from the official case files by the South African police. Only names and places have been changed to protect innocent people involved.
.35 p.m. on the 25th of March. Station Street, Port Elizabeth. A police patrol vehicle driven by Warrant Officer Harman pulls up in front of a parked taxi. The warrant officer and Lieutenant Stain alight from the vehicle.
Are you sure about the registration number?
Yes, sir. CB19229.
The name of the driver?
Gardner, sir.
Right, let's have a word with Mr. Gardner. Seen us coming.
But he's staying put.
Good evening.
Yeah?
We'd like to ask you some questions about the death of a man called Van Hastian.
Look out, sir. He's off.
Just a minute. Stop.
Mister, if that's the way you want to play, let's go and get him, Mr. Harman.
8:36 p.m. The taxi, which was facing northwest, suddenly prescribes a half circle in the road, skidding violently. Then the driver swings the vehicle to the right into Jetty Street. The two policemen run to their car and jump in.
He's not wasting any time.
No, sir.
He turned right here.
Can you see him, sir?
Yes, there he is. Going up White's Road.
He seems to be implicated, sir, judging from the way he took off.
Yes, I thought it was perhaps another wild goose chase. Some crank or other.
How did you come by the information, sir?
I should think it was about 5 to 8 when the phone rang in my desk. Lieutenant Stain.
Constable Lange. Call for you, sir.
Who is it?
The caller wouldn't say, sir. He says he has vital information about a murder and wanted to speak to the officer in charge.
All right, put him through.
Very good, sir. You through now? Speak up, please. Hello?
What's your name?
Never mind that. 3 weeks ago, a man called Chick Van Hastian died. They say he died of pneumonia. Well, he didn't. He was murdered.
Is this for real, or are you wasting my time?
It's for real, all right.
Did this happen here in Port Elizabeth?
Yes.
How do you know?
That's something else best left unsaid. Talk to a taxi driver called Gardner. He drives a cab with a registration number CB19229. He can tell you everything you need to know. You'll find him in Station Street.
Hello. Warrant Officer Hammond.
Sir?
Bring a car around. We're going downtown.
He's doubled back on himself, sir. He's going down Military Road.
Crazy fool. Stick with him.
Hold tight, sir.
8:40 p.m. The speeding taxi careers along South Union Street and swerves violently into Walmer Road. The police vehicle follows in hot pursuit. At the junction of Hill Road, Warrant Officer Haman is confronted with the sight of an articulated petrol tanker emerging to cross their path and come down the hill towards town.
Watch your face, sir. I'm throwing out the anchors. Get the thing out of the way, man.
I'm stuck here. I misjudged the turn.
That's all we needed. Back up and go around the block.
Right, sir.
But by the time the two policemen regain the Walmer Road, there's no sight of their quarry.
Lost.
Sorry, sir.
Not your fault. It was that clown with the petrol lorry. Anyway, drive as far as the airport. We may be lucky. I'll alert control. This is Special Duties Vehicle number 2, calling control. Over.
Go ahead, number 2. Over.
Put out a general alert for a cream Detroit, model unknown, registration number CB19229. The driver, a man believed to be called Gardner, is wanted for questioning in regard to an investigation set in motion by an anonymous informer earlier this evening. We ourselves are proceeding as far as the airport. Over and out.
Lieutenant Stain and Warrant Officer Haman actually drive 30 miles beyond their objective without seeing any sign of the vehicle they're pursuing. Disconsolately, they drive back to Port Elizabeth, where the investigation is resumed early the next day.
Oh, come on.
Registrar, births, marriages and deaths. Can I help you?
Morning, Lieutenant Stain, CID. What details have you of a man thought to be called Chick Van Hastings? I have reason to believe that he died some 3 weeks ago.
Just hang on. I'll look it up for you.
Thank you. Any news of that taxi, Mr. Hammond?
No, sir. But I managed to get Gardner's address from the licensing office. The name's correct, sir. Henry Gardner, Russell Heights, Main Street. I've got the car out in the front if you want to go down there.
Good, when I'm through here.
Right, sir.
Hello?
Yes, still here.
The only Van Hastings who died around that time was called Cedric. He was pronounced dead on arrival at the hospital on the evening of the 2nd of March. He was of no fixed address and was buried in a pauper's grave.
Have you got the death certificate in front of you?
Yes.
What was the cause of death?
It says here, lobar pneumonia.
Was there an autopsy?
No.
Any next of kin quoted?
No.
What's the grave number?
145 East 25.
145 East 25. Good, thank you very much.
Pleasure.
Right, Mr. Hammond. Let's go to Russell Heights, Main Street. What connections did your husband have with a man called Cedric Van Hastings?
Van Hastings? Well, I don't think I ever heard him mention anybody by that name. Why? What's going on?
Who are your husband's friends and associates?
Well, I don't think he has any. Keeps himself very much to himself, but what's all this about?
Well, I'm not quite sure yet, Mrs. Gardner. But your husband's wanted for questioning, and it's my duty to inform you of the law and the penalties involved regarding the harboring of criminals.
Criminals? You mean Henry?
We tried to talk to him last night, and he behaved in a most suspicious manner. He was last seen driving in the direction of the airport. If he comes back here, you'd be advised to contact me. My name is Lieutenant Stain. At the CID.
But what's it all about?
I don't know. But your husband's afraid of something.
Lieutenant Stain places the facts that he's uncovered at the disposal of the brigadier in charge of the CID, along with a request for an exhumation order. The brigadier is sufficiently impressed to channel the request to the right quarter. The order is granted, and the next day, the 27th of March, sees Lieutenant Stain and Warrant Officer Hammond at the graveside in company with the district surgeon.
What's it all about, anyway?
Haven't the foggiest idea, but there's something not right here.
Gently, now. Back that vehicle a bit closer. You want a post-mortem?
Yes, please, Doctor.
What are you looking for? Or should I say, what do you want me to look for?
I don't know.
One of those, eh? Well, it might take a little time.
I'm in no hurry.
Sorry to have kept you waiting, gentlemen.
That's all right, Doctor. Was it as difficult as you feared?
Very interesting. This is the way the official autopsy report will read.
Thank you. This is the body of a well-developed, well-nourished white male, 6 feet in height and weighing 170 pounds. There is evidence that the deceased suffered grave injuries recently, with fractures of the skull, arms, legs, and ribs. There were also multiple internal injuries.
And those injuries should have been enough to kill him, but they didn't. And neither did lobar pneumonia. Read on.
In death, the body developed the characteristic cherry red color of carbon monoxide poisoning, with a concentration of 34.3%. Carbon monoxide poisoning. You sure?
You want a second opinion?
No. I just find it strange that some member of the medical profession could have been so obliging as to write on the death certificate pneumonia as the cause of death.
Well, anyone can make a mistake. Doctors aren't infallible, you know.
Carbon monoxide. A car's exhaust fumes?
No.
How can you speak with such certainty?
When fuel is burned in an engine, there's a residue of carbon. There were no deposits of carbon in Van Hastings' lungs whatsoever.
So?
I plumbed for coal gas, ordinary household gas that you cook with.
Is it suicide, then?
Lieutenant, it's up to you to discover that.
If it wasn't for Gardner's suspicious behavior, I'd plump for suicide.
Gardner?
Local taxi driver. He's on the run somewhere.
That sounds intriguing.
Oh, it is.
What's the next move then, sir?
Just a minute, Mr. Hammond. Doctor, these other injuries you mentioned, these fractures and so on, you said they indicated recent injuries. How recent?
Well, judging from the calcium secreted by the body to repair the fractures, I'd say that these injuries occurred within the last 6 months.
I see. All right, Doctor, thank you. I'd be grateful for a typed copy of the PM report as soon as it's available.
Of course.
I'll be seeing you again, I suppose.
Yes, sure. Where are you off to now?
The hospital. Come on, Mr. Hammond.
You're very lucky. We don't normally keep things for this long, you know.
These are the clothes Van Hastings was wearing when he was brought in on the 2nd of March?
That's right.
Pretty shabby, aren't they?
Yeah, typical of a hobo, though.
Well, I've met well-nourished hobos.
This envelope. A few things he had on him. Comb, matches, cigarettes, 9 cents, empty half-jack.
Not much of a legacy, is it? I'm going to take him with me. You want a receipt?
No. No good to us. Shouldn't think they're any dependents. Shouldn't think they'd be worth more than a bob or two.
They might be worth a great deal to me. We'll see what they look like under a microscope.
Mortuary.
Is Lieutenant Stan with you?
Hang on. For you.
Thanks. Lieutenant Stain?
Constable Longer here, sir. Message for you. Henry Gardner has been picked up in Cape Town. Western Cape request instructions.
Has he got his car with him?
Apparently, sir.
Get the Brigadier to issue a request to the effect that he be brought here with the car. Under escort.
The Brigadier's request to the police in the Western Cape is complied with, and within 24 hours, Henry Gardner is being interrogated by Lieutenant Stain.
Why did you run away?
I was scared.
Why?
I got fright. Well, so would anyone. Policeman suddenly pitching up at your car door like that.
Oh, come on, Gardner. You might get a fright for a few seconds or so, but a policeman at the door of your car shouldn't be enough to send you scurrying across country to Cape Town. What's the game?
It's no crime to run away from the police.
I ordered you to stop.
I didn't hear you.
All right, let's try another tack. Who was Cedric Van Hastings?
I don't know.
Or did you know him better as Chick?
I don't know the name.
It was enough to send you off in a blue funk.
I've got nothing more to say to you.
Somebody phoned me, a man, to tell me that Van Hastings had been murdered. He said that you could help us with our investigations. Now then, Gardner, you may find this interesting. This is an analysis report on the few belongings that Van Hastings had when he died. Traces of blood of the A1-MNRH group were found. A carbon test determined that the blood was 115 days old. It was present on the shirt, jacket, trousers, socks, and shoes.
So?
Well, there seems to be a lengthy report on the various kinds of dust which were found in the clothing. I'm not concerned with that. I'm attracted to this bit, though. Listen.
Yes?
A minute sample, a trace, of cellulose paint of the type used in the spraying of cars was discovered. Microscopic examination revealed that the pigments used to color the paint were conducive to producing the color cream. What have you got to say to that?
Oh, what do you expect me to say? What does that prove?
The color of your taxi is cream.
Hey, what are you getting at?
Now, look, Gardner, you could save us a lot of time and trouble if you tell me what happened.
I don't know what happened. I have nothing to do with this man.
Well, we'll see. Just to keep you in the picture, I'd better tell you that I'm going to scrape a sample of paint off your car and send it to the government laboratories for comparison. Meanwhile, you stay here.
Here's the address, sir, where they collected Van Hastings that night.
go a boarding house, Strand Street.
I made inquiries about it, sir. Boarding house is very grandiose. It's a place where you can buy a bed for the night for 15 cents.
Not exactly the Ritz, eh?
No, sir. It's just on the left here, sir. It's apparently run by a Mrs. Combrink. Oma Combrink. Quite a character.
Where's the entrance?
Up the wooden steps here, sir. Up on the first floor.
Dark enough.
And smelly enough.
Who's there?
Police?
What do you want? I run a respectable place here. Never any trouble.
A little more than 3 weeks ago, a man died here.
That's right. Oh, Chick. What of it?
Where did he die?
In his bed. We didn't know he was so sick. He went in the night like the snuffing of a candle. He was a regular customer of mine, man and boy, for 15 years.
Who was with him when he died?
Nobody. It's a rule of the house, one person per bed.
Do you, have gas here?
That's right. It's permitted by the health authorities. I've got a license to prove it.
Use it for light?
Yeah, they made me put in electricity. Cost a packet, too.
You use it for cooking?
That's it. Cooking. Wholesome food, nice, clean bed.
So where's the kitchen?
Just along here. First on the right. Mind your head.
I see. And where are the dormitories? The sleeping area?
Oh, up the passage on the left.
Is it possible to get into the kitchen at night?
Oh, yeah. Everything's locked away. They can't steal nothing.
See. Who actually found Van Hastings?
Now, let me see. Oh, yeah, it was Chaffee. They sometimes worked on the road together. You know, they follow the sun, these boys. Hitchhike and walk all over the country.
Is, Chappie a nickname?
Yeah, that's right. His real name's Finch. He'd been with Chick for some time before his death. He said they was caught in a storm down by George. Chick caught his death, pneumonia, you see.
That's what Finch said, eh?
That's right.
Is Finch staying here at the moment?
No, I haven't seen him since Monday night.
Monday. That was the 25th, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's right. He just popped in and collected his case and said he was off again.
What does he look like?
Why? What do you want him for?
Just a routine matter.
He's small, you know. He's got jackal's features, very sharp. Of course, he's brown and lined. He's skinny, too. But ask any gentleman of the road. They'll tell you where to find him.
Mr. Harmon, get under control for a general alert. I'm going to see Dr. Meyerowitz. Dr. Meyerowitz, did you sign this death certificate?
Yes. Why? What appears to be the trouble?
You say that cause of death was pneumonia. Did you treat the man prior to his death?
No. What appears to be the trouble?
Cedric Van Hastings died of carbon monoxide poisoning. He was gassed.
Good heavens, no. Not really.
What led you to the conclusion that he died of pneumonia?
It was his friend said so. He said he'd been ill for some time with the cough, temperature and so on. He told of how they'd been caught in a storm. It seemed very conclusive. I'm in semi-retirement, you know. To tell you the truth, I was rather anxious to get away from the place. I don't have the practice that I had. I took the man's word in good faith. I hope it's not going to lead to any unpleasantness.
The man who gave you the information about Van Hastings' state of health, what did he look like?
He's a little man with a foxy face.
The prisoner, sir.
Come and sit down, Gardner.
You can't hold me here like this?
Yes, I can. And I'm going to hold you until I'm satisfied about the circumstances surrounding Van Hastings' death.
I've never heard of the man. How many more times must I tell you?
Here's another lab report that I'd like you to hear. Also an analysis. You remember we took a sample of paint from your car? Well, the labs say that it matches the paint found on Van Hastings' clothing.
It's impossible.
I'm afraid not. You've got forensic science against you, Gardner. This report is properly certified. It's legal evidence. And if I add this evidence to other things which were discovered during a post-mortem examination of Van Hastings' body, I get something which seems to add up to a nasty accident involving your taxi and Van Hastings. That's logic.
You examined the body?
That's right. The body was exhumed. What have you got to say to that?
I want to talk to a lawyer.
Yes, certainly. You have that right. Why don't you tell me what happened?
Now, I want to talk to a lawyer. I'm not saying another word until I do.
Any news of Finch, the hobo? Well, I want him found. He's vital in the case. Please, yes, I don't care if he's gone to Southwest Africa. I want him here in PE.
Chappie? No, I haven't seen him since Durban last year.
Must be all of 3 years since I shared a Bloemfontein boiler room with him, Finch hobo.
Yeah, we wrote the rails together across the border. It was a mistake on my part. They kicked me out of Botswana and told me not to come back.
Yeah? My name's Finch.
You're under arrest.
What for?
You're wanted in South Africa.
You can't make me go there.
I'm afraid we can. You're being extradited.
But I haven't done anything.
They think differently in Port Elizabeth. You'll be taken there under escort on tonight's train. You're such a VIP, they're having a reception committee laid on to meet you. A Lieutenant Stain.
Now then, Finch, was it you who phoned me on the 25th of March?
Phoned you? Where? Why?
I've had the whole story from Gardner.
You what? Hey, has he blabbed a lot then?
I'm afraid so. You're very seriously implicated in the death of Cedric Van Hastings.
Is that what he told you?
Yes.
Well, let me put the record straight. You're not going to stretch my neck. Just let me tell you the way it really happened.
I'm listening. Gardner, I want to tell you a story. There was once a taxi driver. It was quite late one night. The way I figure it, it was the 6th, 7th, or 8th of November. This taxi driver had had more to drink than was good for him. He collected a pedestrian on his front fender. He panicked. He drove away from the scene of the accident without reporting it to anyone. He thought at first he'd killed the pedestrian, but he hadn't.
But
the pedestrian lived. Not only that, he remembered the make and registration number of the car that hit him. He didn't say anything to the police because he had nearly 4 months free hospitalization. That meant he had bed and board at the provincial administration's expense.
Yes, but
wait a minute. But while he was in hospital, he got to thinking, and when he came out, the first thing he did was to contact the man who'd knocked him down and left him for dead. He began to blackmail him, and the taxi driver, realizing that he was in danger of losing his license, and therefore his means of livelihood, decided that it would be best to do away with the pedestrian.
Listen.
He even went to the lengths of procuring an accomplice. Together, the taxi driver and his accomplice plied the pedestrian with drink until he was insensible. Then they took him, in the taxi, ironically enough, to the Algoa boarding house in Strand Street. They pretended to put him to bed for the night. And during the night, on his own, the taxi driver dragged the poor, unfortunate pedestrian into the kitchen. It was there that he forced a rubber pipe down the pedestrian's throat. The other end was attached to a gas tap. He turned on the gas, and it wasn't very long before the pedestrian departed from this world.
No, it's a lie. I never...
Yes, you did. And I'm glad to say that I'm in a position to prove it.
Bulge as he vehemently denies Lieutenant Stain's accusations.
Finch is a liar. If that's what he says about me...
That's mistake number 2, Gardner. I only ever called him an accomplice in the story. How'd you know his name was Finch?
No, please, I'm sorry. I was frightened. I stood to lose everything. He was only a bum man, I hope.
He was also a human being. The other mistake you made...
No, please, give a man a chance.
It's a bit late for that, Gardner. What chance did you give Van Hastings? You murdered him like a dog. If you'd paid your accomplice the money you promised him, this would never have happened. You kept putting him off, and he got so fed up that he phoned me. That was the beginning of the end for you. If you'd only stopped after that accident in November. It was November, wasn't it?
Yes.
You'd have only lost your license. This way you stand to lose everything.
Edward Finch turned state's evidence in the case and was sent to prison for 10 years. Confronted with the overwhelming evidence of Finch and medical science, a judge and 2 assessors had no hesitation in sentencing Henry Gardner to die on the gallows.
They prowl the empty streets at night, waiting, in fast cars, on foot, living with crime and violence. These men are on duty 24 hours out of every 24. They face dangers at every turn, expecting nothing less. They protect the people of South Africa. These are the men of Squad Cars. Listen again next Friday evening to another authentic story in our dramatic South African police series, Squad Cars, brought to you by General Motors, makers of the biggest and most exciting range of cars, trucks, and commercial vehicles in the world. Cadillac, Buick, Oldsmobile, Pontiac, Beaumont, Chevrolet, Opel, Holden, Vauxhall, Bedford, GMC, and Ranger, South Africa's own car. Squad Cars. The story you're about to hear is true. Details are supplied from the official case files by the South African police. Only names and places have been changed to protect innocent people involved.
Durban, Tuesday, February the 20th, 11:30 a.m. The Berea branch of the Central Bank Limited has a large, cool home, a welcome refuge from the baking summer day. The early banking rush is over, and the dearth of customers affords teller David Pienaar time to check his balance. He has nearly finished his task when a tap on the locked door behind him makes him glance up.
Davy!
What's the trouble?
No trouble. Foreign Exchange wants some small notes. Can you help him out?
What's he need?
20 singles.
No trouble. Hand over the money.
Here.
1920. There you are.
Thank you.
Hey, see the paper this morning?
Paper?
Yeah, on the front page. Another bank robbery. Some blokes walked into a bank with guns, held them up, and took off with about 20,000.
Yeah. Aren't you scared it'll happen to you?
What's to be scared about? I'm no hero. If they came at me with guns, I'd say take the lot and welcome.
You wouldn't.
I certainly would, Jack. Anyway, it's standing instructions. That's what the bank wants us to do.
You're joking.
No, I'm not. Ask any of the tellers. They want to avoid any chance of bloodshed. Can't risk giving the bank a bad name or something like that.
Yes, well, thanks for the change.
My pleasure, Jack. See you around.
Hi, Jack. Hi, Andrew. Hey, listen, are you doing anything after work?
Nothing serious. Why?
Look, I can't talk now. I've got to nip over to Foreign Exchange. There's something I want to talk to you about.
Well, I'll meet you in the pub when we knock off, eh?
No, not the pub. Come to my flat tonight.
5:30 p.m. A flat perched high on Ridge Road. Jack Phillips opens the glass door leading from his neat bed sitting room, and, beer in hand, he strolls onto the balcony. It's a calm, cool Durban evening. From this high point, Jack can see dozens of ships lined up in the roadstead outside Durban Harbour. One by one, navigational and riding lights wink on. Jack sighs contentedly and takes a sip from the dew-beaded glass in his hand.
Yeah, this is the life, man. This is the life. Oh, 5:30 on the dot. You're a punctual man, Andy Webber. Okay, I'm coming.
Well, now that's what I like to see. The host polishing off the beer supply before his guests can get at it. A man after my own heart.
Well, you haven't mismatched. I'm only 2 sips into the first one.
Right. Give me a chance to catch up, will you?
Come on in.
Okay.
The beer's in the fridge. You know where it is.
Yep, certainly do. What's so special that we couldn't talk in the pub?
I'll tell you when you've got a beer.
That won't be any time at all, I can tell you. Now then, what's the big secret, eh?
Sit down, relax.
Okay. Oh, just pass that glass, will you?
Sure.
So. Nothing better after a hard day. Well, here's looking at you.
Cheers. You got a lot of money in the bank, Andy?
You're joking, of course. It costs too much just to stay alive these days. Well, I mean, I am trying to say, but... Yeah, wouldn't mind a car like yours for a start.
Yes. It's nice, but it's not paid for.
And this flat... Well, I mean, you know, it must set you back a bit.
Almost more than I can afford. That's what I wanted to talk to you about.
What's the big scheme? You planning to rob a bank or something?
That's exactly what I am planning, Andy.
What? Oh, now look. Don't do that when a bloke's drinking, will you? I nearly believed you for a second there.
You better believe me, Andy, because I do mean it.
I think you do mean it. Now look here, Jack.
No, hang on. Hear me out, Andy, will you? It's a lot easier than you imagine. I mean, we ought to know. We work there.
Well, I don't know what to say, Jack. You are serious, aren't you?
Never more serious in my life. Think about it, Andy. Think how much the tellers carry at the end of the month. Thousands. And that's only in a little branch like Berea. I was talking to Davi Pina this morning. With this rash of hold-ups around town, they've issued new instructions to the tellers.
Shoot on sight, I should imagine.
No, the very opposite. They've been told not to offer any resistance at all.
What?
That's just what I say. If an armed robber walks into the bank, they hand over the lot and hope he doesn't shoot. Now think about it. With our knowledge of the bank, we'll know just when to do it, how to go about it. Now that we know the teller won't try any rough stuff, we can't lose.
You're forgetting one thing.
Oh, what's that?
They all know us at the bank. Now, what do you imagine will happen if the two of us walk in there with guns and say, hand over the money?
You're still not taking me seriously, are you?
I don't know. I'm trying not to.
We'll wear masks, of course. Someone else will do the talking. We'll just stand in the background to make sure it all goes off all right.
Someone else?
That's right. We need 2 more boys, and I think I know who. Fellas I was at school with. Don't worry, I'll organize that side of it. Well, Andy, are you with me or against me?
You know, when you think about it, it'll be the biggest laugh of the century.
Pretty profitable joke, too, eh?
Yeah, why not? I'm with you, Jack.
The sun falls behind the Berea. Gradually, lights flicker on around the tall blocks of flats. But Andrew Webber and Jack Phillips are quite oblivious of the world outside. They talk far into the night. Much later, Webber walks out of the building with an intent look on his face. But there is determination in his stride, and his eyes are shining. It's now 2 weeks later. Again, a Tuesday morning at the small bank in Musgrave Road. Jack Phillips sits at his desk, glancing first at his watch and then at the huge electric clock on the wall. They both tell him the same thing, 11:30 a.m., and time to move. Phillips pushes back his chair, stands up, looks about him for a moment, and then, as if suddenly making up his mind, walks over to the door marked manager and knocks.
Yeah, come in. Excuse me, Mr. Lamb, could I have a word with you?
Yes, of course you can. Phillips, come in, close the door with you. Well, now, what's the trouble?
Well, I'm sure it's nothing serious, sir. It's just that... I'm afraid I'm not feeling too well.
Oh, dear. What's the matter?
It's a touch of flu, I think, sir. We're not very busy this morning. I was wondering if it wouldn't be a good idea for me to go home and sweat it out.
Yes, of course, you do that, my boy. Go straight home. Yeah, I'm sure we won't go bankrupt without you.
No, of course not, sir.
Well, off you go, then. I hope you're feeling much better in the morning.
Oh, I'm sure I shall be, sir. Much better.
There you are. What happened?
Easy as falling off a log.
I told him I had flu. Had to go home to bed. Oh, must be an epidemic starting. What? Well, that's what I told the chief accountant. Flu. Oh. Well, that'll give them something else to worry about. Where are the other two? Over there, in your car. Let's go. Careful, mate. That was a red light. You don't want to get picked up by the traffic cops at this stage. Sorry, I was thinking. You two in the back. You sure of everything?
Dead sure, Jack.
Bill?
Yeah, we go down to the beachfront now. I find a motorbike. Barry steals a car, right?
Right. And then?
We all meet at the top of Berman Drive. You leave your car there, and we drive down to the bank in the car that I steal.
All except Bill.
I follow on the bike. Jack, I still don't think we need the bike.
We need it. Trust me. For a start, in the very unlikely event of a police car turning up at the wrong moment, we split up. You go one way and the car goes the other. They can't follow us both. They think about it for just that second we need to get away. Besides, I don't believe in putting all my eggs in one basket. Satisfied?
Yeah, makes sense.
All right, here we are. It's a beachfront. Shouldn't be too hard to find an unlocked car. We look for one with an out-of-town number plate. That'll be the easiest. People are so trusting.
Hold it a second.
What's the matter?
Pull up, Jack. Drop me here, will you? That bike parked over there. That'll be perfect.
Sure you can get it going?
Should think so. Look at the way the handlebars are pointing. Dead straight. He hasn't locked the steering. I'll just have to cross a couple of wires.
Right, out you get. You too, Barry. Okay. Careful now. Don't get caught.
No chance. See you on the hill.
12:15 p.m., Berman Drive. The thick bush towers over the narrow tarmac road. In a small clearing overlooking the winding Umgeni Valley stands the smart sports car of Jack Phillips. In the car sit Phillips and Webber, quiet, nervous. Phillips glances at his watch and turns to Webber.
20 minutes. They should have been here by now.
They'll be here. Just relax. Have you got a cigarette? Yours finished?
Yeah. Can you believe it? I plan everything so carefully and then forget to buy cigarettes.
Yeah. Here.
Thanks, mate. Guns all right?
Yeah, here, in my bag.
Let's have another look at them. I've got to be sure. 4 automatics. They weren't easy to get. That's good they're not loaded. And that's the way they have to stay, Andy.
We wouldn't shoot anyone.
Accidents could happen. I don't want to face a murder charge.
They can hang you for armed robbery these days.
It won't be armed robbery if the guns aren't loaded. They're to threaten with, that's all.
You know that, and I know that. Let's hope we'll be able to convince the cops.
If we don't lose our nerve, there won't be any cops.
Isn't that a car coming up the hill?
Yeah. Let's hope it's Barry.
Ah, there it comes. Round the corner now.
Oh, thank goodness that's him.
Yeah, and there's Bill right behind him on the bike. Oh, it looks like we're in business, Jack.
That's right, mate. Let's go and rob a bank.
.45. The stolen car pulls into a loading zone outside the central bank in Musgrave Road. A powerful motorbike eases to a stop behind it. The rider, Bill Mason, carefully stalls the engine and lifts the bike onto its stand. He watches as the 3 men in the car duck below the windows, hastily donning black hoods. He feels in his pocket and is reassured by the cold barrel of an automatic pistol. The driver of the car signals to him. Mason nods briefly and walks through the glass doors into the bank. He stops at the foreign exchange counter.
Good day, sir. Can I help you?
Yes, it's about some money in England. I want to get it out here, you see.
Yes, sir.
Well, I want you to help me, to organize it all. How long will it take?
Well, I'm afraid I'll have to know more about it than that, sir. Depend how much is involved and how much you
Will
actually...
everybody please stand perfectly still and raise their hands?
What's going on? I mean...
You heard the man. Up with your hands.
That's a gun.
Clever boy. And if you're very good, it won't go off.
All the tellers will release the catches on their locks. They will do nothing to stop my 2 colleagues from entering their cubicles and filling those kit bags they carry. Is that understood? Right. Get to it.
No, you can't. They can, Jarman. Don't you dare try and stop them.
You're quite mad. You'll never get away with this.
Who's that?
That's the manager, Mr. Lamb.
Don't you dare to...
You! Lamb, stay just where you are. Don't move or I'll shoot your teller.
The police, the police have been called. They'll be here in seconds.
I don't think so. You haven't gone near the alarm switch.
Right, they finished. Come on, Bill. Let's pull out.
You lot stay exactly where you are. I'm taking this man with me. No, if any of you make a move to follow us or ring that alarm, he gets it. Walk.
Release that man. Release him at once.
All in good time.
Doors open, Bill.
Right, mate. Inside and stay there. Simple. Just like I said it would be. Right, now to the car. Bill, you take the bike and stick to the route we decided. Right. Okay, Jack, take it away.
Hang on, Jack. Bill's got trouble.
Look at him. Blasted bike won't start. What's he doing? He's doing his best. It's not good enough. Bill, leave it. Get over here. Heck, I'm sorry, Jack. Won't start. Wire's loose or something. Never mind, mate. Get in. They'll have hit that alarm switch by now. We've got to get out of here.
1:03 p.m. The stolen car slams into gear and dodges into the stream of traffic, leaving the stranded motorbike propped on the pavement behind it. Scant seconds later, the raucous burglar alarm on the outside of the bank wall clangs into life. The bank's doors burst open and frightened and bewildered employees stream onto the pavement.
Pinar, you saw them. Which way did they go?
Back that way, Mr. Lamb, towards Sydenham Road.
Where's that police car? They must...
But give them a chance, sir. We've only just started the alarm.
Did you get the number of the car?
No, sir, I didn't. It was too far off.
Oh, where's that police car? We've got to catch them. They won't get away with this. They can't.
Within minutes, 2 cars attached to the Durban radio squad are on the scene. A description of the getaway car is flashed to patrol cars throughout the city, and detectives of the murder and robbery squad are called to the bank. Lieutenant Gerald Crosby and Warrant Officer Peter Kitoff question the staff, carefully reconstructing the crime.
Now then, Mr. Lamb, let's get back over that again. There were 4 men, you say?
Yes, that's right. 3 of them were masked. Who did you know?
And the 4th wasn't? Yes, that's a trick that's been used before. Get one man close to the counter without raising suspicion. Go on.
Well, that was it. They came into the teller's cages, stuffed the money into 2 kit bags and left.
Taking one of your tellers as far as the door?
As a hostage, yes. I didn't dare set off the alarm until he was safe.
Of course. Now, they spoke to you?
Only 2 of them. The man without a mask and one of the others. The 2 men with the kit bags didn't say a word.
Did you form any impression of the men? Not their descriptions, we already have those. What about their manner, their speech? Did they seem particularly rough types?
No, that's just it. They were very well-spoken. They seemed to be educated boys.
They were very young?
Well, not exactly teenagers, you know. Early 20s, I'd say. Very intelligent.
Why do you say that?
Well, they knew exactly what they were doing. Where to find the money, where the alarm switch was, everything.
They did they? It struck you as a well-planned operation?
Oh, yes, very well planned. The whole thing couldn't have taken more than about 10 minutes.
Sir, excuse me, sir.
What's the matter, Mr. Kitoff?
There's something outside I think you should take a look at, sir.
Outside?
Yes, sir. Something I left behind. A motorcycle. Yeah, there it is, sir.
You sure it's stolen?
I reported about an hour ago. It was taken from the beachfront.
Now, what on earth would they want with a motorbike? According to the teller, they made their getaway in a car.
The bike wouldn't start, sir. Look, he's pulled these ignition wires out to start it, and they've slipped out again. They've come adrift. No wonder it wouldn't start.
Right, Mr. Kitoff, have them fingerprinted and bring it over to headquarters. So far, it's the only clue we've got.
The head of the Port Natal murder and robbery squad is Captain George Fisher. His office that Tuesday afternoon is a calm oasis in a stormy police headquarters. The police machine has moved into top gear.
This is the latest picture, is it?
That's it, sir. Everything we have so far. What do you think, sir?
I think this is one of the strangest bank robberies I've ever come across.
Why do you say that, sir?
No, look at it. It doesn't follow any of the established patterns, except possibly this bit about the unmasked man getting up to the counter.
You mean the type of people involved?
Partly that, and partly the way they went about it. Their ages, their whole behavior pattern. It looks like a very carefully planned amateur affair. Another thing, the prints from that motorbike. They're still checking with Pretoria, but those prints don't appear on any of our files of known criminals. Bank robbery is big league stuff. You very seldom find it being attempted by criminals who haven't graduated through petty theft and one or two armed robberies. This man hasn't one single conviction to his name.
The very fact that he left prints on the bike should be a pointer.
Exactly. Now, I think I've got something that might help you.
What is it, sir?
A car. We found an abandoned car up on Berman Drive. It was reported stolen from the beachfront area about the same time that the bike went missing. It's a Walker Swift. That's the make of car our young friends were seen to make their getaway in. Do you think it's worth a visit?
I certainly do, sir. Have they left the car where it is?
Still up in Berman Bush, for all I know.
Good, I'll get up there as soon as I can.
Nearly at the top of the hill now, sir.
Right, Mr. Kidoff. Keep your eyes open. That car's supposed to be in a view sight near the top.
The view sight up ahead, sir.
There's the car. Walker Swift. Dark blue. And Tiller said he thought it was green.
Yeah, and somebody else described it as black.
Put in there and let's have a look at it.
Right, sir.
I'm pretty sure that's the car.
Yeah, it couldn't be any other. Yeah, who'd steal a car at 12 and leave it way up here only hours later?
Unless it already had served its purpose.
Yeah. Silver dust on the door handles. Yeah, the fingerprint boy's already been over it.
Well, then it's our turn. We're going to search that car, Mr. Kidoff. We're going to search it until we find something.
Well, that's it. Hey, what a party that turned out to be, huh? Tremendous. I've got to hand it to you, Jack. Brilliant organization.
Yeah, well done, Jack.
Easiest day's work of my life. Who said crime doesn't pay?
Well, it's going to, right now. Hey, Andy, you get into the kitchen and organize us a little celebration drink. Then we can get down to the serious business of the afternoon.
What's that?
Dividing the money, mate. Dividing the money.
Great.
Just one thing, though, eh? Let's get those guns back. I'll feel a lot safer when they're locked away.
Yeah, fine. Here's mine.
And mine. Hey, imagine their faces if we told them they weren't loaded, eh?
Yeah.
Eh? And there's mine. Bill, let's have yours. What's the matter, Bill?
The gun, it was here in my pocket.
Oh, you haven't lost it.
It was there when I jumped into the car outside the bank. I felt it there. It must have fallen out in the car. Slipped behind the back seat.
Oh, you fool! That's torn it.
I'm sorry, Jack. Honestly, I am.
I hired those guns. I got a temporary license and hired them. They've got my name. They traced the blasted thing. We've got to get it back.
How are you doing, Mr. Kidoff?
Nothing very exciting here, sir.
Come and give me a hand over here, will you?
What are you going to do, sir?
Lift up this back seat. Never know, something might have slipped down here. You take that side, will you?
All right, sir. Got it.
Let's have a look down here. Well. Look at that.
Yeah, a pistol.
Now, do you think that got there?
You think they tried to hide it there, sir?
Hardly likely. They must have known we'd find it. I think it slipped down here by accident. Oh, they're going to be very unhappy people when they find it's missing. I hope you don't have any plans for a few hours, Mr. Kidoff.
Why is that, sir?
We're going to hide our car down the road a bit and make ourselves comfortable in that patch of bush and wait. I think the odds are pretty steeply in favor of our young friends coming back up here to collect their missing gun. You all right?
Apart from a broken back, I'm fine, thank you, sir.
Patience, Mr. Kidoff. They'll be here. They've probably waited for nightfall.
There's a car coming down the hill from the ridge roadside, sir.
Let's hope this is it. Slowing down. I think this is it.
Only one man, sir.
But he's heading straight for the back door of the car. This is one of them, all right. You get between him and his car just in case he makes a run for it. Right, let's get him.
You lost something?
What? Who are you?
Police.
Police, now look.
What's your name?
Phillips. Jack Phillips. Look, this is all very simple.
You'll have plenty of opportunity to do that. I'm arresting you, Mr. Phillips, on a charge of armed robbery.
Phillips lost no time in supplying the police with the names and addresses of his 3 accomplices. And before 11 the next morning, the police had arrested all 4 suspects and recovered all but 150 rand of the missing money. Less than 12 hours had passed since the hold-up in Musgrave Road. At their subsequent trial, they were found guilty on 1 count of armed robbery and 2 of theft. In passing sentence, the judge took into account the ages of the 4 young men and the fact that their firearms had not been loaded. They were each sentenced to 9 years imprisonment, 3 of which were suspended for 3 years.
They prowl the empty streets at night, waiting, in fast cars, on foot, living with crime and violence. These men are on duty 24 hours out of every 24. They face dangers at every turn, expecting nothing less. They protect the people of South Africa. These are the men of Squad Cars.
Listen again next Friday evening to another dramatic story in our authentic South African police series, Squad Cars. Squad Cars is directed by Colin Fish and produced by David Goodman.
Squad Cars. The story you're about to hear is true. Details are supplied from the official case files by the South African police. Only names and places have been changed to protect innocent people involved.
Johannesburg, April the 16th, 10:20 p.m. In a shabby apartment building not far from the city centre, 4 men are absorbed in a game of cards. The man in the blue suit avoids the eyes of his companions as he nervously selects another card from the pack.
What you got, Lyle?
27. Now, that's me out. I'm bust.
Shame. Pay up then, Lyle. Match the chips on the table.
Listen, Chris, I don't have the money on me right now.
Come on, Lyle. Turn the record over. Every time we play, it's the same old story. You already owe me 220 ront, which I was supposed to be getting tonight.
Chris, listen, I'm getting a check tomorrow.
Tomorrow? Your world's full of tomorrows, Lyle.
Look, if you can't afford it, don't play.
I'll pay up, don't worry. I always pay my debts.
When?
Well, I can give you half tomorrow and the other half next week.
Oh, listen to that. He's too much, isn't he?
That's all I can do. I'm sorry.
I'll meet you at the Monegasque bar tomorrow night, 9 o'clock sharp.
Oh, thanks, Chris. As I say, I'll give you half then.
Just be there. Now get out. Move.
Why don't you beat it out of him, Chris?
It crossed my mind. But I think he might be able to work off his debt.
Eh?
The jewelry shop on Friday night. He can drive the getaway car.
Johannesburg, April the 17th, 8:57 p.m. Chris Wright is sitting in the Monegasque bar awaiting the arrival of Lyle Foster. As he toys with the olive in his cocktail glass, his eyes are fixed on the entrance.
Can I get you another?
No, thanks. I'm fine.
Don't worry, friend. There are plenty of fish in the sea.
I beg your pardon?
You look as though you have been stood up.
Oh, no, I'm not expecting my girlfriend. I'm waiting for a business associate.
Oh, well, I am glad to hear that. From the look on your face, I felt sure that you had some trouble with the woman, eh? Is this your friend coming now?
Yeah, that's him.
Hello there.
Oh, hi there, Lyle. Let's go and find a table and sit down.
So what line of business are you in?
Redistribution.
Oh, yes, that must be very profitable, huh?
Oh, it is. It is. Right. I don't think anyone will disturb us here. Now.
Chris, look, I'm sorry. I couldn't get the money today.
Well, we won't worry about that for the time being.
I tried to get
Lyle,
it, but then...
if you're prepared to do me one small favor, then you can pay back the money in your own time.
What do you want me to do?
Sit in a car outside a shop and wait. That's all.
Is it something crooked?
In a word, yeah.
Look, I can't afford to get involved in anything illegal. I got my job to think about.
You've also got your debts to think about, Lyle.
Can you tell me a little more?
That's more like it. On Friday night, Billy and I are going to hit a little watchmaker's shop in Hillbrow. You'll drive us there, keep a lookout, and drive us home. That shouldn't be too difficult now, should it?
I don't know.
Oh, I've had a lot of experience with this sort of thing. There's nothing to it. Believe me. Billy is an experienced professional, and so am I. All you've got to do is provide transport. What do you say?
Do I have any choice?
Not if you want to stay alive.
Did you meet your friend at the bar?
Yes.
Well, it's nice of you to drop around. I thought you might be drinking with him all night.
No. Actually, I came around to speak to you about Friday night.
Oh, I'm glad. There's a smashing film at the Bayou starting Friday. It's all about this fellow...
Jill?
Yes?
I won't be able to take you out on Friday.
Oh, no, Lyle. It's been ages since we've been out together.
There's nothing I can do. Look, I'm sorry.
Well, what's it this time?
It's a business meeting.
You're not going gambling again, are you?
No, nothing of the kind.
You better not be, Lyle. Because if you are, we're finished.
Don't be like that, Jill. I'm telling you the truth. Really, I am.
All right. But if you get into any kind of trouble, don't come running to me, Lyle. I'm sick and tired of lending you money to pay your gambling debts.
Look, I'll take you to the pictures on Saturday night, I promise.
Oh, I hate going on Saturdays. You've got to queue up for ages.
Do you want to go or don't you?
Oh, well, will you take me to dinner as well?
Yeah, and I'll buy you a £5 box of chocolates, all right?
Okay. You can pick me up at 6:15.
After placating his girlfriend, Lyle Foster returns to his modest bachelor apartment in Braamfontein, where he considers the possible consequences of the Friday night to come. The next 2 days pass slowly, and on the afternoon of Friday the 20th, he is summoned by Chris Wright to attend a meeting.
Come in. Oh, good afternoon, Lyle. Nice to see you. Grab a chair and sit down.
Hello, Billy.
Lyle. Right. Now that we're all here, let me explain about tonight. This is mainly for your benefit, Lyle, so pay strict attention.
Yeah, I'm listening.
This shop's in a side street, and the owner lives on the premises. But this is not going to bother us, because we'll be in and out of there like greased lightning.
Won't you make a noise breaking in?
But we're not going to break in. Billy's got a key that fits all doors, haven't you, Billy?
Right.
A little snip of the scissors in the right place, and that's his alarm bell fixed. Then we simply lift up the boodle and depart.
Leaving him poorer, but wiser.
And all you have to do, Lyle, is keep the car running. Nothing could be simpler.
When do we move?
7:30.
That's a dangerous time.
Not at all, not at all. The owner will be upstairs listening to squad cars on the radio. That's the best time to move. He never misses it. We've checked. 7:30. Almost daylight robbery. Dig?
Yeah, I suppose so.
Don't be negative, Lyle. In your position, you can't afford to be.
Oh, sorry.
Now then, when and where do we meet?
Here? In an hour's time, on the dot.
Whose car am I going to use?
Well, yours. Who else's?
Now, wait a minute.
Stand up and do as you're told. I'll be back here in 1 hour.
Hillbrow, Johannesburg, Friday the 20th, 7:30 p.m. In his flat above the shop, Ivan Resnick settles down in his favorite chair with the evening paper on his lap. He switches on the radio, and the noise of the exterior traffic is muted by the sounds from the radio.
And this is the time when we kill the
Would you like another glass of wine?
Yeah, no, thank you, my dear.
Boys and girls, mums and dads.
You know, all the time I'm reading in the paper about troubles of this world.
As the boys in blue set out from John Forster Square.
Some people are having too much money. Others are having too little. Where does it all end?
I don't know why you buy the newspapers. They only upset you.
Did you hear that?
Did I hear what?
There was a sound coming from the shop.
You're mentioning things. Your head's full of nonsense from the newspapers.
Don't try and tell me that I don't hear things when I do. Listen.
I hear nothing.
I'm going down to see what's going on. You wait here.
All right, if you must. But I'm telling you, you'll only tie yourself on the stairs for nothing.
Better to be safe than sorry.
Oh, easy, very easy, very easy. You'll never learn to leave the world itself. You must interfere. Ivan! Ivan!
That was smart. Really smart. Oh, yes. What if the old geezer's dead?
He said it was going to be smooth. No trouble. You didn't say anything about killing.
Shut up, the pair of you. If he'd come any further, he would have recognized me.
That was no reason to shoot him. Look, I don't want to face a murder rap.
What are we going to do now?
Go home and keep quiet. We'll just have to keep cool till this blows over. Thanks to you, Chris.
For Pete's sake, you're like a couple of old women. There's not going to be any hassle.
I hope so, Chris. I hope so.
That's all I know. I heard a shot and I went down to the shop and he was lying there on the stairs.
How is she, Constable?
In a pretty bad state of shock, Sergeant.
Why don't you go through to the bedroom and lie down, Mrs. Resnick?
Yes, thank you. I feel...
Help her up, Constable.
No, please, I'll be all right. I can manage by myself.
As you wish.
How does it look down there, Sergeant?
He's dead, I'm afraid. I'm not going to touch anything till the CID arrive.
No visible signs of breaking and entering?
Yes, they must have had a key. That could indicate some inside knowledge.
That boy should be able to give us some details on that, Sergeant.
Mrs. Resnick might be able to as well, when she's feeling better.
Well, they're bold, whoever they are.
How do you mean, Constable?
Attempting a robbery with the owner on the premises. And between the hours of 7 and 8.
Not bold, Constable. Very stupid.
The two policemen await the arrival of detectives from the murder and robbery squad who will proceed with further investigations. In another part of the city, Jill Taylor is preparing for an early night when her doorbell rings.
Who is it?
Jill, open up. It's Lyle. Thanks, love. Come in, Chris.
Hey, look, Lyle. I'm not really dressed to receive company. I thought I wasn't going to see you till tomorrow night.
Jill, I'd like you to meet a friend of mine. This is Chris Wright.
Hello.
We just thought we might drop in for a game of cards.
You might have phoned to let me know.
Well, we just came round on the off chance.
That's very considerate of you.
Jill, why don't you just go and find the cards, eh?
You've got a nerve, Lyle. You really have.
Go on, love.
All right, but don't stay long. I want an early night.
Why did you want to come here? If you want an alibi, I can set up a better one than this. Why didn't we go with Billy?
If anyone starts asking questions, this is the safest. Jill will back us up.
She better, for your sake.
I can't find the cards. I don't know where they are.
Sit down for a second, love.
Why? What's the matter?
I'd like to ask you a little favor.
Here we go again. If it's money, I haven't got
It's
it, Lyle.
nothing to do with money.
What's it got to do with you, anyway?
Sit down, Jill, please.
All right. Let's hear it.
Well, you see, Chris and I got into a spot of bother at the bar tonight.
What sort of bother?
Well, it's nothing serious. These two fellas started to pick a fight, and we had to defend ourselves. There was a little bit of furniture broken.
So?
But it wasn't really our fault, but the manager of the place might want to press charges. For the furniture, you see.
What do you want me to do about it?
If anybody asks, will you tell them that we were here with you?
Look, Lyle, what have you been up to?
Only what I told you.
You haven't been in a fight. There's not a mark on you. Tell me the truth.
So please, don't be difficult. Just do what I ask.
You've been doing something criminal, I know,
Look,
Lyle.
it's not important, lady. Forget all about it. Come on, Lyle, let's get out of here.
I'm going to ring the police.
Jill, no.
I don't want to get mixed up with gangsters.
Put that phone down.
Not on your life.
Jill, listen to me.
Hello, police?
Telephone receiver dangles limply on its cord as the two men look down on the unconscious body of Jill Taylor. Lyle Foster shakes his head in disbelief and turns to his companion, waiting for him to speak.
I'm sorry. She asked for it.
Oh, we're really in it now. You've really got us in a mess, haven't you?
Look, this one's your fault, Lyle, not mine.
What do you mean?
Telling her that damnful story about a fight in a bar. A 10-year-old child wouldn't have believed that.
It was all I could think of at the time.
Why didn't you tell me that before we came here? Oh, no. Oh, it'll be all right. She'll understand. So
I made a mistake.
You made a mistake. My mistake was taking you on the job in the first place.
Yeah, well, let's not make any more. We'd better phone the police and give ourselves up.
What? Have you gone crazy?
There's nothing else we can do. We can't get out of this one.
Look, we can, if we use our heads. Just give me a moment to think.
Are we going to leave her here, or what?
We can't leave her here. If she wakes up, we're for the high jump.
You're not going to kill her.
We've got no choice, Lyle. Do you want to hang? Because you will if she lives to talk.
I don't know. I just don't know anything.
I think I've got an idea. I've got an idea which might work. Listen to this.
Hillbrow Police Station, April the 21st, 9:30 a.m. It's a sunny Saturday morning in Johannesburg, and Captain Alan Southwood of the CID looks up from his desk and casts a wistful eye at the bright yellow sunlight outside his window.
Oh, a nice day for golf, Sergeant.
I wouldn't know, sir. I don't play.
I must teach you sometime. It's a great sport.
Thank you, sir. I'd love to learn, provided I can get away from the wife and kids for a while.
And work, of course.
That's also true. Speaking of work, sir, have you heard anything concerning last night's murder?
Nothing much so far. They found some prints last night, but they haven't been traced yet.
Nothing was heard or seen in the street?
No witnesses at all, Sergeant.
That makes things difficult.
You're telling me. Oh, a couple of people said they heard a shot, but that's all.
Maybe fingerprints will turn up with something, sir.
Let's hope so. Captain Southwood? Yes? Did he give his name? I see. Yes, I'll get out there right away. Thank you, Constable. It looks like we may have another case of homicide, Sergeant.
Sir?
A girl found dead in her flat in Braamfontein. These things never seem to happen in one. For weeks, things are quiet, and then bang.
The floodgates open.
Well, we'd better go and have a look.
Captain Southwood orders a car, and in a matter of minutes, he and Sergeant de Villiers are driving towards the apartment building in Braamfontein. Upon arrival, they are taken to a flat on the 3rd floor by a caretaker, who then leaves them to conduct their investigations.
What do you think, Sergeant?
I'd say it was accidental death, sir.
Death by electrocution. Girl takes a bath, listens to radio falls into bath, girl dies. Apparently straightforward.
What's in your mind, sir?
At the moment, nothing, Sergeant. The caretaker said he found her at 9:15.
Yeah, that's right, sir. What are you doing, sir?
Come and have a look at this shelf, Sergeant. See here? The whole shelf is covered with dust except for this section.
It's the same width as the radio.
Precisely. This is where the radio's obviously stood for some time. Now tell me, Sergeant, if you were about to take a bath and you wanted to listen to the radio, would you take the trouble to move it from its usual resting place to the edge of the bath where it could easily fall in? Or would you simply switch it on to a higher volume?
I see what you mean, sir.
And on the body, a large bruise on the left-hand side of the jaw.
She could have knocked herself in the side of the bath, sir.
I don't think so, Sergeant. This has been arranged to appear like an accident, and very clumsily arranged.
What do you plan to do now, sir?
Let's take a look round the living room while we wait for the lab boys to arrive. If you touch anything, be sure to do it carefully.
Right, sir. It's a nice little flat, sir.
Yes. I don't much care for the ducks on the wall, though. Look here, Sergeant, by the telephone. A lot of pile seems to have come out of the carpet. There could have been a scuffle.
Oh, there's a message fallen on the floor here, sir. Lyle can't call till after 9. Has to meet friends at Monegasque.
Message was probably taken by the maid. Monegasque.
It's a bar in town, sir.
I think I might pop in there this evening, Sergeant.
Good evening. What you like to drink?
I'm afraid I can't drink on duty, sir.
Duty, oh. Police, eh?
That's right.
So what can I do for you? We haven't been shelling after hours. I can tell you that much.
No, it's nothing like that. I just want a little information, that's all.
Information? Concerning what?
A customer of yours. A man by the name of Lyle. Mean anything?
Lyle. Wait a minute. There were 2 fellas in here the other night. I think one of them was called Lyle. Yeah, I got a pretty good memory for these sort of things, huh?
Can you remember any of the conversation?
Yeah, I think I can. There was one of them sitting on a stool looking sort of sad, you know.
Yes, go on.
So I asked him if he's waiting for the chick.
Chick?
Yeah, chick, the girl. He says no. He says he's waiting for a business associate.
Did he mention his line of business?
Yeah, sure. He said he was in redistribution.
I see.
Yeah, you know what sort of work that is, huh?
Yes, it's a criminal euphemism for robbery.
What?
Oh, never mind. Did he say anything else?
Not especially, no. His friend, he came in, and then they moved to the table over there.
They wanted to talk in private?
I think that's right, huh?
Can you describe the man, Lyle?
Lyle, I think, was the one who came in after him.
What time did they leave?
Oh, I don't remember.
I want you to try. This is a murder investigation.
No kidding? Who bought it?
I'm sorry, I don't follow you.
Who bought it? Who was killed?
I'm afraid I'm not at liberty to reveal that.
You play your cards close to the chest, huh?
Yes, but I wouldn't advise you to follow suit.
Captain Southwood brings his investigation to a close and returns to his office. He is about to call it a day when Sergeant de Villiers comes to see him with some fresh information.
Close the door, Sergeant.
Something's just come to light, sir. I think you should know about it.
What is it?
They found some prints in the girls' flat, sir.
Good. Anything else?
The prints are a perfect match with those found at the watchmaker's last night.
So there is a connection. I thought so.
I would never have thought so, sir. They appear to be two totally different crimes.
I questioned the barman at the Monegasque this evening. From what he told me, I gathered that the men we want are responsible for both crimes. He remembers a conversation between two men, one of them named Lyle, and the word redistribution was used.
A robbery?
Right.
What do you intend to do now, sir?
The barman gave me a description of these men, which I've circulated, and a general alert's been put out.
Well, I'm keeping my fingers crossed, sir.
So am I, Sergeant.
At the instigation of Captain Southwood, the investigation gathers momentum. The ballistics experts determine the caliber of the weapon used to kill Ivan Resnick, and the fingerprint department works through the night, attempting to establish the identity of the murderer. No further information comes to hand until the Tuesday evening, when Captain Southwood receives an unexpected telephone call.
Captain Southwood?
This is the barman from the Monegasque.
Yes?
Those men you were looking for. There is one of them here now.
I see.
So what do you want me to do, huh?
Just keep him there for another 15 minutes. Pull in over there, Sergeant.
Right, sir. What's our next move, sir?
We wait for him to come out. I want him to lead us to the other one.
There's no possibility of him slipping out the back way, sir.
There's no back entrance, Sergeant. If he wants to come out, he'll have to come this way. Hey, there he is. Fits the barman's description exactly. Green Pullover lot.
He's getting into that blue car over there, sir.
Get on his tail, Sergeant. That's the way, Sergeant. Just keep out of sight.
He's pulling over at the curb, sir.
Pull up here.
Right, sir. He's going into that basement flat.
Right. Wait till he's inside for a minute, and then we can pop in for tea. You better check your revolver, Sergeant, just in case.
Who is it? Chris!
Oh, thanks, Billy. Evening, Lyle.
Hi.
Did you get anything for the stuff?
You're not going to believe this.
Come on, tell us the worst.
420 rod.
Hey? Oh, no. An old man dies for 420 rand.
Well, let's divide it up so we can all get out of here.
What do you mean, divide it up? There's no share for you. You've still got to cover your debts.
Now, wait a minute. After what I've been through, I deserve some of that money. Who helped you arrange that accident with Joe?
Yeah, what accident? Hey, what are you two talking about?
Stay right where you are.
What? Hey!
What? That was a very interesting conversation. Thank you very much, gentlemen. You've told us all we need to know.
Subsequent trial, William Young was found guilty of robbery and sentenced to 15 years imprisonment. The judge concluded that both Lyle Foster and Christopher Wright were guilty of robbery and murder. They both paid the supreme penalty.
They prowl the empty streets at night, waiting, in fast cars, on foot, living with crime and violence. These men are on duty 24 hours out of every 24. They face dangers at every turn, expecting nothing less. They protect the people of South Africa. These are the men of Squad Cars. Listen again next Friday evening to another authentic story in our dramatic South African police series, Squad Cars. Brought to you by General Motors, makers of the biggest and most exciting range of cars, trucks, and commercial vehicles in the world. Cadillac, Buick, Oldsmobile, Pontiac, Beaumont, Chevrolet, Opel, Holden, Vauxhall, Bedford, GMC, and Ranger, South Africa's own car.
squad cars. The story you're about to hear is true. Details are supplied from the official case files by the South African police. Only names and places have been changed to protect innocent people involved.
Randburg, September the 22nd, 10 a.m. Two officials leave the recently opened branch of the General Bank and climb into a waiting security van. It's a warm spring morning, and the roads are bathed in sunshine, enhancing the beauty of the few remaining patches of veldt on the way to Johannesburg. As they approach the city, the road changes to a modern 6-lane snake of a highway covered in shining white lines and gigantic route direction boards. The van noses its way into the city centre and pulls up in the loading bay outside the General Bank's main branch in Eloff Street. The two officials are expected, and the money they are collecting is waiting for them in a steel box. Herman Pretorius, the security guard driver, helps one of the bank officials, Arthur Nell, to load the money into the rear of the van, whilst the other bankman, William Evans, signs the necessary documents to facilitate the transfer.
Hey, man, that's quite a weight. What's inside there? Solid gold?
Not as far as I know. The people of Randburg would rather have paper money than gold.
Well, I didn't know paper could be so heavy.
It's these steel boxes that weigh so much. The man who discovers something just as strong but 10 times as light will make a fortune. Mind you, I think there is something already. It's just that we haven't got around to using it yet.
Yeah, you're telling me. Shall I close the door?
Yes, that's a lot.
Right, all loaded up, Arthur?
Yes, it's in the back.
Good. Right, let's get back to civilization, shall we? If I stay in this madhouse any longer, I shall go round the bend. Mr. Tyrrell thinks we ought to raise our cash reserve figure at Randburg now. We're doing far more business for a new branch than they expected, especially on paydays.
Oh, good. That's a feather in our cap, isn't it?
Just missed the green light again. It's funny, you know, how some mornings you just can't beat them.
Don't move, anybody.
What do you think?
Shut up. This gun isn't a toy. Move over, hurry it up. Just do as I tell you and you won't get hurt.
10:45 a.m. The man who had jumped into the van tells the driver to make his way onto the Jan Smuts highway, heading north. He also takes the guard's revolver. The two bank officials sit motionless in the back, a revolver pointing straight at them. One of the men, Nell, also has a revolver, but it's in his pockets, and he has not yet had an opportunity to reach it. The driver, his worried, tense face peering restlessly through the windscreen, drives carefully. He does not want to alarm the gunman. He drives north along Jan Smuts, as instructed, until they approach the intersection with Empire Road.
Okay, turn left. Take it slow and get into the left lane. Don't do anything that might attract attention, or you'll get a bullet in your head.
Where are you taking us?
I'll see. It's not far now. I suppose you two have got guns, eh? No, we haven't. Give them to me. We haven't got guns. Okay, but I'll check in a minute. Okay, turn. Left here, driver. And into the showgrounds.
Why are you wearing those bandages? You had an accident?
Yeah, very bad accident. Especially so you can't recognize me, stupid. You won't get away with this, you know. When the police get onto you, you won't have a chance. Who asked your opinion, big mouth? Just keep it tight shut, unless I ask you something. Take it steady, driver. Here. Turn right here. Where are you taking us? We'll see. Pull up by those green doors, driver, where it says Eastern Pavilion. All right, driver. Get out and open the door. Just enough for us to get through. And don't try anything clever, understand?
All right.
Can you drive? I suppose so. Take her inside, quickly. And take it easy. Drive carefully. That's it. Very good. Okay, switch off.
Quiet, isn't it? All right. Get out of the van and stand round the back, by the rear door. Don't try, friend. Come here. Give me the gun, quickly. Thank you. I thought you said you weren't armed. You didn't have to... Get round the back. You two, put your arms up. Nice and high. That's it. Just our hero friend with the gun, was it? Who's got the keys to the door?
I have.
Open it then. And the strong box? Who's got the key to that? Come on.
I have.
Open it up, please. Let's have a look at all that lovely money. Ah, beautiful. That's quite a sight, isn't it? And it's all mine. How much is there?
I don't know. I was only driving. I don't work for the bank.
I know that. I wasn't talking to you. Hey, you. How much is in the box?
20,000 rand.
Even better than I hoped for. Must be my lucky day. Driver, give me your keys, and then get that hold-all from the front seat. You boys are going to pack my case for me. I might even leave you a few rand for doing it.
Under the watchful eye of the gunman, Evans and Nell load the money from the steel box into the leather hold-all. He then makes all three men lie on the concrete floor of the pavilion and quickly binds their hands and feet.
There. Not the greatest knots I've ever tied in my life, but good enough to keep you lot quiet for a few minutes. And that'll be quite long enough for me.
I hope they put you inside for life, you scum.
I don't think so, friend. In any case, they've got to catch me first.
You'll never get away with it.
What are you talking about? He has done. For the moment, anyway. Shouldn't take too long for one of us to get out of these ropes. And the sooner we can do that, the more chance the police will have of catching him.
Lovely morning, Constable. I think summer's on the way at last.
Yes, sir. Looks like it. Time to think about a bit of swimming again.
You mean to tell me you find time to swim? I don't know how you do it.
Control to all cars. Control to all cars. Hold-up robbery of bank money on transfer just taken place in the Milner Park area. Armed gunman used security man number TJ7277. TJ7277, this getaway vehicle. Has leather hold-all containing 20,000 rod with him. No further description available at present. Repeat van number TJ7277. A green Corinth van. A green Corinth van. Over and out.
That's quite a haul, sir. 20,000 rand.
Control to car 36. Control to car 36. Come in, please, 36. Over.
Car 36 to control. Car 36 to control. Receive your control. Over.
State your position, 36. Over.
We are in Auckland Park, travelling east along First Avenue, approaching the Kingsway intersection with Greenwood Road. Over.
Proceed at once to the showground, Eastern Pavilion, and collect the men who were in charge of the bank's money. Names, Evans, Nell, and Pretorius. Evans, Nell, and Pretorius. Bring them into John Forster Square. Over.
Received your message, Control. Over.
That's all. Over and out.
That won't take us long. Just cut through on Stanley and Empire and we're there.
Some of these chaps really amaze me, you know. Bit of petty thieving in the dead of night, that's one thing. But to pull a stunt like this in broad daylight, that's quite another thing.
Yes, sir. Hey, look at that van pulled up on the grass verge. That's a green Corinth van. Did you write down the number, sir?
Of course I did, laddie. You trying to teach me my job?
No, sir.
All right. No time for that. TJ7277.
That's the one, sir. Better take a look, hadn't we?
You're darn right we had.
Sergeant Fenter radios headquarters and leaves Constable Whites with the van until the men from the fingerprint department can get there. Fenter drives car 36 himself to the showgrounds and takes the three waiting men to John Forster Square, where they are interviewed one by Lieutenant Lowe of the Murder and Robbery Squad.
Thank you, Lieutenant.
From what Mr. Nell told me, it was quite an ordeal for you all.
It wasn't pleasant, but at least he didn't hit myself or the driver like he did Nell.
And you weren't carrying a gun like Nell?
No. When we're transferring large amounts of money, it's usual for one of us to be armed, but we're not really trained guards, you understand. The man from the security was really more of a driver than a guard. We really only hired the driver and the van, not a full service.
Well, what can you tell me about this man's appearance, Mr. Evans?
Not very much, I'm afraid. His head was fully bandaged up, right down to his eyes, and he had a large piece of plaster across his nose, which hid most of the rest of his face.
Height, weight, clothes, anything along those lines may also be useful.
Well, he was about 5'10", I should think. About average weight. That is neither fat nor thin. I'm not very good at estimating weights, I'm afraid. I did notice he was wearing grey trousers and an old check sports coat. Oh, and his eyes. He had strange, piercing eyes.
Any idea of his age? Approximate?
Oh, it's very hard to say with all those bandages. From his voice, I'd say about 30 to 35, somewhere around there. I could be terribly wrong about that, though. It's very difficult, Lieutenant.
I appreciate that, Mr. Evans. However, your colleague put him at about the same age, so we'll work on those lines to start with, until we find evidence to the contrary. Yes?
There's a Mr. Stevens to see you, sir, from the General Bank.
Ah, good. Show him up here, will you?
Right, sir.
Lieutenant Lowe and Mr. Stevens, the chief security officer from the General Bank, spend the next few hours questioning the employees at both the main branch and the Randburg one and ascertaining the numbers of the stolen banknotes. They question all the employees carefully, but no one can throw any light on the robbery. At 8 p.m., Lieutenant Lowe is back in his office at John Foster Square, going over the statements he has taken.
Come in.
Records have been through, sir. They've got nothing on any of the prints taken from the van, and apparently there were millions of them.
Millions?
Well, quite a lot, sir. All different. There may be something to help us convict later on, sir, but they're not going to be any help in catching him.
That's a pity. We're a bit in the dark on this one at the moment. I'm seeing the general manager of the security firm tomorrow. Unfortunately, he's on holiday. He doesn't get back until the morning. Hello?
I've just had a call from the evening paper, sir. Apparently they ran a story on the robbery and they received an anonymous phone call a few minutes ago saying that the wanted man's name is Billy Turner.
Just a minute. Let me write this down. Billy Turner, you say?
Yes, sir. He's a bookmaker. The caller also said that we could find him at the ringside at Ellis Park tonight.
Lieutenant Lowe and Constable White leave John Foster Square immediately and drive to the boxing tournament at Ellis Park. They make their way to the ringside, and White goes to inquire exactly where they can find Turner.
That's him over there, sir, at the end of the row. Shall we go and talk to him now?
Just wait a moment. He's not going to run away. All right, Constable. Let's go see him. And keep that newspaper man out of my way, will you?
It's not easy, sir. After all, it was his paper that gave us this tip-off.
That doesn't give him the right to interfere with our work. You just wait here and keep him with you.
All right, sir.
Excuse me, sir. Are you Mr. Turner?
Yes, I am. Can I help you?
I'm a police officer. I'd like to have a few words with you.
Oh, yes? Well, there's no room here. Do you want me to come out, or shall we move further back? There are plenty of seats there.
Yeah, that'll be fine.
Oh, come on, then. And what was it you wanted to talk about?
I'd like to ask you a few questions in connection with our investigations into a bank robbery this afternoon.
From the van, you mean? Yes, I read about it in the papers.
Is that all you know about it?
Sure, of course it is. Hey, wait a minute. What are you getting at?
Where were you this morning, Mr. Turner?
At work, of course. At my office in town, over the Regis Carpet Factory.
I see. Can you get anybody to substantiate that?
Oh, of course I can. Lots of people, including Councillor Widmark. He was in here this morning. No, don't look so surprised. Councillors buy carpets the same as anyone else.
Oh, please don't be offended, Mr. Turner. I'm only doing my duty. Who's the owner of the carpet factory?
I am. It's mine. Well, the wife's got a share, of course. It's our good business. The bookmaking's only a sideline for me, really. It was in the family, and I kept it on. Would it break my father's heart if I sold out?
Very well, Mr. Turner. I'm sorry to have bothered you. We'll have to check out your statements, of course, but I'm sure everything's in order. Just one more question. What is your exact height? I can see.
5'2". They call me Shorty, if you want to know. Anything else?
Please accept my apologies, Mr. Turner, but we received a phone call saying that you might be able to help us. And we do have to follow up every lead we get.
No, it's all right. I don't mind you asking, really. Not when I'm innocent. No, if I was guilty, I'd be worried.
Do you have any idea who might have phoned us? Have you got any enemies who might like to see you in trouble?
Me? Yeah, my boy, I've got lots of them. When you run a successful business and you're a bookmaker, my boy, you've always got enemies.
Lieutenant Lowe checks Turner's alibi and finds it to be correct. He is not surprised. He is used to anonymous telephone calls and used to them proving fruitless. But he has to check. It's all part of the job. At 10 o'clock, he speaks to Evans again.
Hello, Lowe speaking.
I've got Mr. Evans on the line for you, sir.
Oh, very well. Put him through.
Hello, Lieutenant?
Good morning, Mr. Evans. Sorry to bother you at home. Just one or two points I'd like to try and clear up.
Oh, certainly.
Well, I've got Mr. Wood from the security service outside. I'd like you to put me in the picture a little more before I speak to him.
I'll tell you what I can, Lieutenant.
How often do you transfer large amounts of money out to your Randburg branch, Mr. Evans?
At the end of each month. It's usually somewhere between the 20th and the 24th. The last week of the month is usually very busy for us, so we try and get the money out a couple of days before the rush begins.
I suppose all your staff know when you're going.
Well, we don't advertise it, but it wouldn't be too difficult for them to find out.
Do you always use the same van?
No, not at all. We always use the same security service, but we've had several different vans and drivers.
I gather they're a reliable firm, otherwise you wouldn't keep using them.
Yeah, very reliable. The drivers are always punctual and usually very helpful as well.
I see. Well, thank you, Mr. Evans. We'll be in touch.
I hope you get the money back. Being in charge, I feel partly responsible.
I'm sure there's no need for that, sir. You did what you could. Just give us a little time.
Lowe has a long talk with the owner of the security service employed by the bank, and a list is drawn up of all the drivers who have worked for the firm over the last 12 months. Wood has 10 vans in operation night and day, and there are 39 names on the list. He says that he only sends his top men on the bank job as it is a good contract and he doesn't want to lose it. On this list, there are only 6 names.
They've all got to be checked out, Constable.
All 6, sir?
All 39. That list with 6 on doesn't mean a thing. Any of the other drivers could have known the schedule. You check them all. Some will be easy, others not so easy. You can start with Pretorius. Do you know where he was?
Pretorius? Oh, yes, sir. He was driving the van from the bank.
Correct. You can cross him off. There, I've done one for you. Now you go and do the rest.
Yes, sir.
And speak to Constable van Aswerken about those banknote numbers. I want them circulated all over the country.
Won't the banks have done that already?
Yes, they will. I want them in every police station as well.
The investigations continue, but there are no new leads to follow and still no sign of the stolen money. At 9 p.m., November the 14th, there is a car accident at the corner of Russell and Main Streets in Port Elizabeth.
Are you all right now? I say, you all right?
Yes, I'm okay. It's nothing broken. Just a little shaken up, that's all.
You look as though you've been drinking to me. I'll see if the people in the other car are hurt, then I'll call the police.
Well, you know, I don't think so. There's no need for that, is there? I'd rather you didn't call them.
But the police are called, and the drunken driver is arrested. During the proceedings at Police Headquarters, Port Elizabeth, he becomes violent. He is held and searched for offensive weapons, and over 4,000 rands of unused banknotes is found in his pockets by Warrant Officer van Niekerk.
I want to know where you got this money, Mr. Stockill.
Never mind where I got it, it's mine. I've just done a good business deal. I'm not short of money, you know.
I know that. And you're not short on ways of making it either.
How dare you talk to me like that? I should...
Yes? Yeah, I thought so.
Thank you, Constable. Now, listen to me, Stockhill. That money is part of 20,000 rand stolen in Johannesburg about 7 weeks ago. Now, I'm not saying you stole it. I don't think you'd have the guts. But I want to know where you got it.
I told you.
And I don't believe you. You've been in here quite a few times, haven't you? Drunk, gambling, assault and battery. Well, I'm warning you. If you don't tell us where you got that money, I'll see you go inside for years. You help us, and I'll see what I can do to make things a little easier for you. Now, what's it to be?
10:30 p.m. Stockhill gives Warrant Officer van Niekerk a name and address in Alfred Road. He drives there immediately with Sergeant Fisher and knocks on the door.
Come on, it's me.
I said, who is it? Tell me first.
Oh, come on, Johnny, man, it's Birdie Boy. Oh, all right. If you want to play games, I'll see you tomorrow.
No. Hang on a minute.
Right, get him, Sergeant.
No, you...
Now, you hold it there, Bailey. Try anything else and I'll shoot you.
Before they take Bailey to the police station, van Niekerk and Fisher search the rooms. They find 6,000 rands in a jug on the mantel shelf, 3,000 rands in Bailey's clothing, and 7,000 rands in a large envelope nailed to the underside of the table. This money is also identified as being part of the stolen consignment. Bailey is flown to Johannesburg under police escort, where Lieutenant Lowe is waiting to take a statement.
Do you really expect me to believe that?
It's true. I was hoping to get rid of the money. Change it into used notes. I admit that. That's why I approached Stockhill, but I had nothing to do with the actual robbery.
I see. You're going to try and make things difficult for us, are you? All right, Sergeant. Take him away.
It's the truth, Lieutenant. I'm innocent. You can't blame a man when he's innocent, can you?
Shut the door, Constable.
Do you think he's talking the truth, sir?
No, I don't. Of course he isn't. But he's a cunning devil. He knows that the money we found isn't necessarily enough to convict him of robbery, and he's right. It's up to us to prove it. Do you happen to know if he was in Port Elizabeth on the 20th of October?
Well, he did work here, but he was on holiday from the 14th to the 28th. I think he went away from me.
His name is Bailey, Mr. Wood, but he isn't on the list.
Bailey. Really? Yes, of course. He was a clerk for me about 4 months ago. A clerk, not a driver.
Lieutenant Lowe speaking.
Police Constable White here, sir. Bailey's fingerprints do correspond with some of those found in the security van.
Lieutenant Lowe continues to build up his case against Bailey, but Bailey still insists that he was not present at the actual robbery.
But the fingerprints, sir, how can he deny those?
He doesn't have to. He says he could have left them there from when he was working for the firm. He thinks we're a bunch of morons.
Have we got enough evidence against him yet, sir?
Of course we have. And after this afternoon, we'll have a lot more. I'm holding an identification parade. 12 men, all with bandages and plasters.
Sounds a bit chancy to me, sir. Do you think they'll pick him out?
I think so. It's his eyes, White. He's got very distinctive eyes.
At the identification parade, both the bank officials, Evans and Nell, and the security van driver select the man standing in the line. It is the same man on all 3 occasions.
Well, Bailey, they all picked you.
Yeah. And you know what, Lieutenant? They were right.
At the Rand criminal sessions, Bailey pleaded guilty to the charge laid against him. 2 previous convictions were taken into account, 1 for theft and 1 for assault, and he was sentenced to 12 years imprisonment.
They prowl the empty streets at night, waiting, in fast cars, on foot, living with crime and violence. These men are on duty 24 hours out of every 24.
They face dangers at every turn, expecting nothing less. They protect the people of South Africa. These are the men of Squad Cars.
Squad Cars. General Motors and their dealer organization throughout Southern Africa proudly bring you the drama, the danger, the thrills, and the facts when the long arm of the law travels in Squad Cars. The story you're about to hear is true. Details are supplied from the official case files by the South African police. Only names and places have been changed to protect innocent people involved.
The 19th of November, 12:35 a.m. Nuclear Road, Industria, Johannesburg. On the premises of a well-known soft drink company, a night watchman fails to see or hear two shadowy figures creeping up on him from behind. A hand is suddenly clapped over his mouth and his arms are seized.
Where's the tape man? For his mouth. All right. Don't play your cool. It's coming. There we are, Madonna. That'll keep your mouth shut for you. The best sticky tape money could buy. And the ropes? Right here. These'll hold you still for a while. Not too tight, man. We just want to keep him out of the way. That should do it. Now, where's that safe?
Their special winter weather pep-up service operating right now. It's far too good to pass up. So, practice Guardian maintenance with your General Motors dealer from now on. It's the difference between know-how and any old how.
The night watchman sees two figures scamper off towards the building he's supposed to be guarding. He sees them disappear into the shadows. Sometime later, there's an explosion from the building's interior. Eventually, the two men emerge from the building and run to a car parked in Kelvin Street. After the car's gone, the old man manages to loosen the bonds tying his arms. He immediately tears the tape from across his mouth, gets to his feet, and runs out into Nuclear Road, blowing his whistle as he goes.
Police, Constable Watermeyer speaking.
But the skeletons, they have been here.
Where's that?
725 Nuclear Road Industrial. The Apex Bottling Company.
Apex Botanic Company. What did they do?
They tie me up, but they've been in the offices. There was Big Bang. I do not know what's going on.
Are you all right?
Yes, I am not armed.
All right, we'll send somebody right away.
A huge safe has been blown out of a wall. The back has been cut open with oxyacetylene equipment. The squad car men report what they've found to radio headquarters. The warrant officer in charge of the duty room phones the information through to the robbery squad at Brixton. The case is assigned to Lieutenant van Deventer, who goes out to Industria immediately, accompanied by Detective Sergeant Matthews.
What do you make of it, sir?
Neatest job I've seen in years. This is the crafty way of cracking a safe. If the front's impregnable, go in the back.
And to get to the back, they blew the safe out of the wall.
Gotta hand it to them. First class.
Have you seen one like this before, sir?
No.
So it'll be no good checking records with a view to modus operandi?
Oh, I don't know. We'll have to examine each phase of the job. It may well be that an old hand has picked up a new trick. We'll have to see.
And how much they got away with?
The accountant will be able to tell us that. Let's get hold of him and give him the bad news.
Good morning, gentlemen. I got here just as quickly as I could. Haven't even dressed properly, as you can see. Just pulled on slacks and a jersey over my pajamas.
I'm sorry to drag you out like this, Mr. Gregory, but you're the only man who can tell us what they got away with.
Oh, I can tell you to the last cent. 23,443 rand.
Why so much? It's not the end of the month.
No, but it's a Thursday. Oh, no, it's Friday already, isn't it? Bantu wages.
To the tune of 23,000 rand?
Well, that figure includes receipts from salesmen for the week. And this is the time of the month we pay their commissions.
I see.
There's actually more money in the safe at this time than at the month's end, you see. So whoever did this was acquainted with the way we do things.
Yes. The information must have come from some member of the staff, but this job was pulled by experts. Well, look at it.
Incredible. It's a miracle the roof didn't fall in.
No miracle, Mr. Gregory. The operation was planned to the nth degree. Exactly the right charges were used to do what they had in mind. As you say, the roof would have come in if they had used a bigger charge. But they used exactly the right amount.
Cunning devils.
How does this affect the company? Are you insured against theft?
Yes, there's no worry there. The insurance company won't like it very much, though. Have you informed the managing director?
No, you are our prime concern. You're the one with the keys and the knowledge of how much the safe contained. We figured you could inform all the other interested parties.
I'd better be getting on with it. Mr. Crelland isn't going to be at all pleased.
Just a minute, Mr. Gregory. A question before you go.
Yes?
Haven't you got a burglar alarm?
Oh, yes, of course.
Gets more and more interesting. All right, Mr. Gregory.
I reckon he's got his pajama cord in at 12, sir.
I reckon you're right. Let's go and take a look at where they got in. Yeah, this case has every hallmark of a master criminal. Now look at this. They taped the glass with sticking plaster before they broke it. Doesn't make a noise, you see. Doesn't involve touching any of the burglar alarm wires.
No vibration switch on the window, sir?
No. Who'd think of putting one on the toilet window?
Having seen what I've seen in the course of my duties, sir, I would.
Me too. Anyway, having taken the glass out with no noise, they're then free to work on the alarm wire.
In the night watchman, sir?
I should think he was next in line for attention. They fixed him so that he wouldn't hear anything in his rounds, and then they got on with what they came to do. They drill the wall in 4 places to take the charges of dynamite, blow the safe out so that the back is exposed. Then they calmly cut it open. Neat as a pin.
Must have all the know-how and confidence in the world.
Anyway, let's get cracking. You make a start on the fingerprinting.
Right, sir.
And, it's my guess they worked in gloves, so don't waste your time on the obvious things. Those cool drink bottles in the office may prove interesting.
Right, sir.
Not that I think you'll find prints on them. If I remember rightly, there are 6 lying around. That's a lot of cool drink. They were here some time. Now, look, try the toilet. Seat and the handle on the system.
Very good, sir.
And look out for stompies. They can be useful sometimes. I'm going to talk to the old night watchman. Now then, old man, I want you to tell me what you saw.
They are coming at me from behind, sir. I'm sitting playing my squash box. Because I get lonely here sometimes. And the music, she makes me not so lonely.
Go on.
And I am suddenly grabbed, a hand over my mouth, and my arms are grabbed. They cover my mouth and they tie me up. I hear two men talking.
Young men? Old men?
No, I am not sure, sir. I think perhaps young. And then later, I have seen them. Two of them go running to the car they had left in Calvin Street.
Just two, eh?
Yes.
Did they walk or did they run?
Oh, they are running, sir.
Old men don't run.
That is true. They are too stiff in the legs.
Tell me, did they call each other by name while they were tying you up?
Oh, no, sir.
And is this where it happened?
Yes, sir. I am sitting on the box, the cool drink case, by the corner of the wall.
Yeah. Let me see your shoes.
My shoes?
Yes, the soles.
Oh, here you are.
See? Yeah, just plain leather. Now, who wears shoes that make spoil like this?
Where's it?
Here in the dust. Lots of wavy lines.
Oh, no. I never seen those.
Well, don't walk on them to disturb them. I'll be coming back to take pictures of them.
Here. Oh, very good.
How are you getting on, Sergeant?
I found some fingerprints in the jazz, sir, but we won't know whether they're of any value until we fingerprint the staff after their arrival.
It's a good lead. Worth following.
You, sir?
Two of them. Probably youngsters. Came across something in the yard where the old man was attacked. The most unusual set of footprints. Not clear because there's not a whole foot. It looks like the ball of a foot. Anyway, they could have been caused by khakis or these light driving shoes that youngsters are so keen on nowadays. They're worth a picture and a plaster cast.
Right, sir.
Well, let's have a look at that safe. Hole in the back. Big enough to provide access to the shelves. They must know this maker's safe. Would you know where to make a hole like this?
No, sir.
Looks as though they've done it before.
And should be here very soon now.
Mr. Gregory, have you fired anyone recently?
No, never. We've been very lucky that way.
Well, I shall want to talk to each member of your staff after they arrive for work. And they'll be fingerprinted.
What on earth for?
As a matter of routine and for use as references.
Oh, I see. It's not that you think any member of the staff did it,
I'd be very surprised if they did. But stranger things have happened. I suppose it is possible for you to have an expert safecracker as a member of your staff. We'll see.
The strange spoor that Lieutenant van Dieberter came across in the yard of the Apex Bottling Company are both photographed and cast in plaster of Paris. The photographs and the cast are immediately dispatched to the South African Bureau of Standards in Pretoria for identification. The lieutenant and the detective sergeant then proceed with the fingerprinting of the staff members who may have access to the toilet near the accounts department. None of the impressions they take match the ones discovered by Detective Sergeant Matthews.
Oh, we're in luck, Sergeant.
Yes, sir. And now?
We go to town to John Foster Square. We spend some time in records. See what we come up with. How are you getting on, Sergeant?
I'm not, sir. Getting nowhere fast. And you?
Might be onto something. I've been going through the section of records where details are kept of known safe crackers. I've been particularly interested in details of how some of these boys work. There's only one man in the whole of the Republic whose speciality is blowing safes out of the wall.
And who's that, sir?
A man called Tommy Rydell. Look, here's his file.
Thick enough, sir.
Has to be with all the jobs he's pulled in his time.
Quite a boy.
He's no boy. He's 60 if he's a day. It's there somewhere.
Yes, sir. He's 63. Too old to be tripping round bottling companies in the middle of the night. Besides, have you seen this?
What?
Well, this last time he was sent up, he got the indeterminate sentence, declared a habitual criminal. Must still be inside.
Not Tommy. He'd get time off for good behavior. What do you bet me?
Well, you'd know best about that, sir.
Look, let's ask the staff here to get on with what you're doing. You come with me. Let's go and talk to Rydell.
Right, sir. Where does he live?
89 2nd Street, Friederdorf. Come on.
Oh, there's somebody coming now, sir.
Hello. Good afternoon, gentlemen. Wait a minute, I know your face. Van Deventer, isn't it?
That's right.
Detective Sergeant Van Deventer.
Lieutenant.
Promotion, eh? When I saw you, you were with Captain Bosman. Well, that must be all of 8 years ago.
You've got quite a memory. I don't remember you.
You weren't involved with my case. It was a mate of mine, Skalk Treurnig.
Oh, yes. Hold up, man.
That was Skalk. He's dead now. Died in jail, Kroonstad. They gave him a nice send-off, though. So what can I do for you?
We want a little chat.
Official. All right, come in. I should think we can rustle you up a cup of tea or something. Unless you want something a bit stronger.
No, thanks.
All right, come in then. Close the door after you. Cat comes in from next door and has got mange. We're talking here.
When did you come out, Tommy?
We're getting on for 6 months now. Sit down.
Thanks. And, what have you been doing with yourself?
I've been keeping out of mischief, that's for sure. They're not catching me for a sucker again.
You all say that. I suppose you're going straight now, eh?
Like a rifle shot.
Where do you work?
Don't be silly. Who'll give me a job?
So, what are you living on?
Well, Vera's stuck to me through it all. She works. Doesn't make a lot, but enough to keep house and home together. We don't need much. It's only the two of us.
Where were you last night, Tommy?
Yeah, I thought that'd pop up sooner or later. I was with some pals of mine.
Where?
I was at the station hotel, Braamfontein.
I should have said, where were you during the early hours of this morning?
Same place.
Till what time?
Well, I didn't get home till getting on for 5 o'clock.
You expect me to believe that? That you played darts the whole night?
It's the truth. You can ask all those I was playing.
Got an alibi, eh?
What's the matter? Somebody pulled a big job last night.
Where do we find these pals of yours?
Well, I could give you all their names and addresses, I suppose. But you save yourself a lot of trouble by coming down to the station again tonight. Station hotel, that is. So we're going to be playing again.
I'll take you up on that. I'm wanting to look around.
Help yourselves. I'll go and see about that tea.
The two detectives find nothing of interest in Rydell's home. That night, they drive together to the station hotel Braamfontein.
Did you get that report from the Bureau of Standards, sir? Oh, I left it on your desk.
I didn't have time to look at it. I brought it with me. Here, in my briefcase. There just aren't enough hours in a day. Let's see. Report and photographs and casts of imprints by Lieutenant van Deventer, Brixton. These prints can only have been caused by fleet-foot running shoes. They're imported from Germany and are used by athletes for road running. The imprint indicates that the shoes have been worn extensively. This is borne out by the wear on the ball of the foot. They appear to be size 8s.
Can't imagine those being worn by anybody at the Apex Bottling Company, sir.
Unless it's one of the Bantu staff. Some of their footwear is pretty startling sometimes.
That's true, sir.
Still, that can be ascertained by a check on footwear of the staff out there.
Big job, sir.
Don't tell me.
What did you make of Rydell this afternoon, sir?
Experienced operator. Very smooth.
Well, it was clean, sir. Nothing incriminating in or around the house.
He was an old hand. What he didn't know before is picked up during all the years he spent in prison. We'll see what his pals at the station say. Staff, too.
Sure enough, a darts match is in progress when the two policemen arrive at the station hotel. The arrival of the detectives stops the game, and the players, along with other occupants of the lounge, are questioned.
Well, we got started early, around about 8 o'clock. And we finished early, 5 o'clock this morning.
We're here the whole night. Terrific time we had.
Yeah, he was here the whole time. Never known him so free with the drinks.
Yes, sir. After 5 they left, and this Basil was with them.
Well, I'm sorry to disappoint you, chaps. Now, what about the drink?
No, thanks. Some other time.
I told you, I'm clean. Gave it all up.
Yeah, so you keep saying.
Now, do you mind if I get back to the game?
No, that'll be all. For the time being.
Well, you can come and join in if you like. There's always room for 2 more.
Talk about a waste of time, sir.
Had to be done. All part of the job.
Now, sir?
No sense in wasting the evening. He's going to have a little chat to Rydell's neighbors. It's amazing what you can pick up from neighbors sometimes.
What's the trouble?
We're seeking some information about a robbery out at Industria early this morning. You may have seen it in the paper this evening.
No.
Anyway, do you mind if we come in and ask you a few questions?
I don't see what it's got to do with me.
How do you get on with your neighbor?
Which one?
Rydell.
Oh, him?
Oh, it doesn't sound as though you do get on.
We don't.
Why not?
Listen, mister. I may be poor, but I got my self-respect. He's a criminal.
He's been to jail, but that doesn't mean to say he's still active.
Oh, forget about it. I've known him for years. He's as crooked as a corkscrew.
Wise.
Yeah, it's only a matter of time before he's at it again. There's something fishy on the go.
How do you know?
Coming and going in the cars.
Whose cars?
I don't know who they are. There's 2 cars come here.
Mm-hmm. When?
After 5 o'clock.
Friends of his?
Oh, they must be. But there's something fishy about it all. They're only youngsters. It's not natural for kids that age to seek the company of an old man like him.
How long has this been going on?
Oh, 2 or 3 months. Sometimes they come here and stay. Other times he gets in the cars and goes with them.
How many of them?
2. Should think they're about 19 or 20.
Could be what we're looking for, sir.
Could be. I think we'll arrange to keep an eye on Mr. Rydell.
While other members of the robbery squad continue with other aspects of the investigation, Lieutenant Van Deventer and Detective Sergeant Matthews keep Rydell's home under constant surveillance. For 2 weeks, there's no sign of the young men the neighbor De Bruyn spoke of. And then, one evening, a gaudy car pulls up outside Rydell's home. A young man in jeans gets out and disappears inside the house. The lieutenant and detective sergeant see all this from the back of a specially prepared and parked removal van in 2nd Street.
They say patience is a virtue, sir.
I've nearly given up hope.
Now, sir?
You better get hold of that special car. Just make sure he's parked round the corner.
Detective Sergeant Matthews to Special Number 1. Come in, Number 1. Over.
Receiving you, Sergeant. Over.
Stand by. This looks like it could be it. Over.
Not before time, Sergeant. Over.
We want you to be on hand for if and when the car that's pulled up outside Rydell's house leaves. It's bright red, very fancy. Seems to be an old Delta done up. Where are you? Over.
Just around the corner, Sergeant, in Solomon Street. Sitting here with the engine ticking over. Over.
All right. Shoot around the corner. Pick us up the moment I call. Over and out.
Some 20 minutes pass, and then the door of Rydell's house opens, and out comes Rydell and the youngster in the jeans. They get into the red Delta as Detective Sergeant Matthews calls the car on standby in Solomon Street.
All right, Number 1. Come and fetch us, quickly.
The red Delta is efficiently shadowed by the 3 police officers in the specially prepared radio vehicle. It's followed through Mayfair, across the railway line, and into Homestead Park. It pulls up outside a house in Metaxas Road, number 139.
Right. You take the back, Sergeant, and Constable Fairman, I will go in the front.
Very good, sir.
We're police officers. We have some questions to put to you.
Why?
It arises out of your association with Tommy Rydell.
Who?
Don't play games with me, Sonny. I'm bigger than you. Inside.
Look, I don't know what's going on here.
You'll soon find out. Go on, Constable. Go through the back and let Detective Sergeant Matthews in.
Right, sir.
I'll take the key, just for safety's sake. Lock the back door, Sergeant.
Right, sir.
Now, Sonny, where is he?
Uh-oh. Somebody didn't collect their free Guardian maintenance winter pep-up vouchers. Wasn't you, was it? You wouldn't pass up a free front end and tire check, plus a special battery and electrical service, plus a special winter tune-up, plus a test drive in a 69 GM model. You've got your Guardian maintenance pep-up vouchers from your General Motors dealer already. Haven't you?
The young man who came to the door in response to Lieutenant Van Deventer's knocking remains unruffled. He looks the police officer straight in the eye as he says,
Where's who?
Don't waste my time.
He's so smart, find him.
I will. I don't think it'll be hard either. How did the shoulders of your jacket get so dirty?
I don't know.
Well, I think I do. I think you'll find him up on the roof, Sergeant. Trapdoors in the passage, unless I'm very much mistaken.
You wasting your time, man.
All right, sir. Been disturbed too. There's dust everywhere.
Tell him to come out.
Come on, Rydell. We know you're in there. Do you want me to come and get you?
All right. I know what I'm up against. Well, mind your back.
Glad I didn't meet up with you earlier in my career, Lieutenant.
Shut your mouth, I know nothing.
Don't be a mug. It's only a matter of time.
A pair of running shoes was found in the young man's possession. The unusual pattern on the soles matched the photographs and the casts taken from the yard of the Apex Bottling Company. The young man's name was Leslie Peterson. His fingerprints matched those found in the toilet at the scene of the crime. He refused to talk, but a known associate of his, Sumpy de Beer, was arrested and found to be in possession of oxyacetylene equipment. Rydell, anxious because of his age to receive as light a sentence as possible, cooperated with the police, to the extent of showing them where the money was hidden. It was recovered, every penny. Rydell had considered himself too old to continue his career of crime, and so he passed his peculiar brand of knowledge on to the two youngsters. Unfortunately, he passed on his own particular trademark as well. The very method he employed to pull the job was stamped as his. The youngsters were each sentenced to 5 years, 2 years of which were suspended. Rydell, on the other hand, having conspired to commit a crime, was returned to the prison from which he'd come to continue his indeterminate sentence. The source of their information about the money in the safe was never discovered.
They prowl the empty streets at night, waiting, in fast cars, on foot, living with crime and violence. These men are on duty 24 hours out of every 24. They face dangers at every turn, expecting nothing less. They protect the people of South Africa. These are the men of Squad Cars. Listen again next Friday evening to another authentic story in our dramatic South African police series, Squad Cars, brought to you by General Motors, makers of the biggest and most exciting range of cars, trucks, and commercial vehicles in the world. Cadillac, Buick, Oldsmobile, Pontiac, Beaumont, Chevrolet, Opel, Holden, Vauxhall, Bedford, GMC, and Ranger, South Africa's own car.